Hey guys, what's up? What's up? Welcome back. It's your girl Vero G, live on the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show with your host Vero G. Now I did take a little hiatus, a little break. It's like summer. I wanted to enjoy myself. A couple, days, weeks, what you want to call it. The time been off for a little bit. So, but we are back, guys. We got great episodes coming up this week, and then some. So you guys already know. Again, also before we continue. That is the QR code in the bottom if you'd like to donate or contribute any way possible for this amazing platform that is helping a lot of great people in the world to be seen and heard. This opportunity now to support this platform. Okay, guys. Yes, yes, yes. So with that in mind, you know how we start the show. We get right into it. We have an amazing guest before we continue on with this. He is a producer as well, which is really cool to always meet and connect with a lot of amazing people. He is a producer for his own show, which is called the Heart2Heartrts Relationship Talk Show. We're going to talk about that with him in a bit. And the things he's working on, the projects, and all that's said and done. He goes by the name of Timothy Hill. So we'll be having him in a few minutes on the show. So the chat is also open. So if anybody wants to tune in and check it out, you're more than welcome to do so on here as we speak. So let me take the QR code down here while we are continuing on the show. As you guys know, each and every week we get crazy down here, don't we? Yes. Let's get it. Let's get it. So with that in mind, we're going to start the show quickly on announcements. Let's get right into announcements. You know how we do in the show here. And also quickly, guys, you can follow me on my Instagram, which is @officialVeroG. Follow, and I will follow back with that said and done. Let's get right into announcements.
Here, you're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show, and it is part of the announcement segment. So definitely come check out updates and much more.
Thank you, Bob. Appreciate that. Yes, much love. Much love. All right. So let's get right into announcements. First and foremost, yes, your girl here will be officially performing live. That's right, guys. Next month on August, as you guys see, we're performing live on August 16th. That's the time frame from 12 or noon, basically 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. And it's a free event. So if anybody would like to support your girl, Vero G, and will be other amazing other women that's performing there live as well, you're more welcome to come through, pull up. It'll be taking place, I think, in the Bronx. So listen, opportunities there. Come through, support. There's a lot of amazing other talented artists that will be there as performing as well. Big shout out to LDM for this amazing opportunity. And I always just love supporting, what they're doing. Especially this is one of my favorites parts of the they do other events as well, but this is one of them I really is close to my heart because being a Latina, being a woman, is woman empowerment. So I really love to embrace this. So this is the seventh, it's called seventh, nothing but woman power. So again, opportunities out there. You guys want to come through, support. It's all available. All information is on the flyer. All details. If you want to contact me personally to get the address, whatever, you can contact me on my social media. Whatever you want to call it. Social media outlets, what they call it, right? So, all right, guys. So that was also another quick one on announcements here. Again, you can check out the website, which is www.WhosNextNYCRadio.com. Well, no, scratch that. It's WhosNextNYCRadio.com. So you guys can check out the website. We play all independent artists. Right there. All information's on the screen right there. It's 365 days in a year. Of course, we play 24/7. All independent artists' music from Latin, I think reggaeton, pop, R&B. I mean, Jesus Christ, hip hop, everything is there. All the categories you play. So we like to definitely support that. You're more than welcome to be on that. Hit me up on my social media and let's make it happen. Also, quickly, but not lastly, again, like I said, you guys could definitely go support this gentleman here. He goes by Jason Murillo. He's running for the city council of this district, District 2, Jason Murillo, and he is officially in the ballot. As you guys already know, I've been talking about this for some time on the show. But prior to that, like I said, again, if you like to support him, he has now opportunity for you to support. That is a QR code on his flyer, and you can also go support his website, which is www.jasonmurillofornyc.com, and you can check out what things he's done, what he wants to do for community, and support him. So again, he is also looking for a few volunteers. If anybody's interested to be a part of his campaign, contact me, and we'll let him know when all that's said and done. So you guys already know. Also, I want to make another quick announcement on the show. You like every time I do a live on this show, you first are the ones to be blessed on the up-to-date accuracy of my updates and what things to do. So quick announcement on here before we get into our next thing I want to say is officially my new single Rompe Mi Corazón, and that's Spanish, but it's a whole Spanish song. It's a single, and it will be coming out next month in August. So you're getting the first dibs right now. Yes. Yes. I'm excited to announce it here on the show. But it means in English means breaking my heart. Broke my heart. What do you call it? So again, I cannot wait when it gets out. I'll keep you guys posted with the official release date, which is very, very soon. And can't wait for you guys to listen to it, share it, and put it out there to the world to hear. So cannot wait. Also, another announcement, I officially will be releasing the 7th album called My Anxiety, will be coming out in September. Yes! Listen, everything is timing, so I'm excited to push out more content for you guys. And the Energy album will be out next year officially, so I just want to get things in order, but it will be out finally next year. So stay tuned. Update you guys on that on announcements. So let's get right into I think we have some time. All right, so we get right into breaking news. This is a lot of listen, I have to update you guys on so much because the past 2 weeks, so much things been happening around the world, and I'm like, I gotta update you guys. It's so much going on. So with that in mind, let's get right into breaking news. Let's get it. All right, guys. So let's get into breaking news. This one story really broke my heart. And let me show the picture. You guys can see that. Yeah. So let me get into a story with this because I found this out during I took my hiatus for my break, we call it. This story really devastated me. And being a parent, I can't imagine the pain these families have to go through to lose their children, their family, whoever you want to call it, in this unfortunate tragedy of the Texas what do you call it, Texas flood, but it was Texas flood tragedy, I call it. That happened I think a couple of weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. So I wanted to give you beginning information, also up-to-date information on what's been happening with this case. I was hearing about it while I was taking my break, and I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. So I just want to inform you guys more or less what I got, receipts right now with this, and inform you what's been happening with this unfortunate tragedy that happened. I guess around, I think like 2 weeks ago, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think around that time frame. I believe. I'm not for sure. I don't want to like misinform you guys with that, but for sure, this definitely happened. It's just broke my heart. So with that in mind, let me update you guys quickly on this and give you the rundown on this story about these unfortunate people that have passed away. So this started, I believe, around, like I said, how do we run back? Let me just double check because I have my notes here. Hold on, I got you. Want to make sure I get it right for you guys because I have a lot of stuff here. Okay. Yeah, one second. Jesus. And one thing, you get notes and you have to go double check everything. That sucks, man. It's like, no. Okay, I got you guys. Because we got a lot to talk about also with the Epstein files. Oh my God, the list goes on. Lord. All right, so let me see if I got that for you guys. I knew I had it somewhere. Forgive me, guys. I have like so much notes going on here. Oh, please tell me I had it. Oh my God. Sometimes when you have notes and you have to go through it and you're like, is this the correct information here? Okay, I got it. I'm so sorry. Okay, I got it. So this is the update, but I want to update you guys on this as well. So what's been happening with this Texas situation. So it states here that this apparently happened in July, and there was a storm that actually traveled from Texas to also in North Carolina, New Mexico. I forgot where else. These floods, these storms back, and even New York City. We actually received some of the tropical storm here in New York City. We had not too much of a big flood, but I did see some photos or videos of one train particularly where, I think the one train, it didn't get flooded, but I saw people on the seats and stuff like that. What do you call it? So yeah, it was really unfortunate, but Texas had it really bad. And let me just give you a quick sum up of this here. So it states here that the Texas lawmakers investigate the flash floods as death toll hits 137 people. It may be going up because I know before it was like slowly, but then it started going up the numbers of people who have passed away with this unfortunate matter. So it states here on July 23rd, Texas state lawmakers met during a special session on Wednesday to address for the first time the deadly flash floods that hit the Texas Hill Country this month, killing at least 137 people. Senator Charles Perry, chairperson for the Joint Senate House Committee investigating the preparation for and response to the flooding, and said the committee did not want to assign blame, but sought constructive policy solutions which will remute future loss of life. This is crazy. It states here Texas Governor Greg Abbott included the investigation on the agenda on a special legislation session that opened on Monday. Abbott said on social media that the death toll from the July 4th flash flooding, I remember that's around the time, yeah, tickled up to 137, and a man and a girl remain missing. Oh my God. Nim Kid, chief of the Texas Division of Emergency Management, was the first person lawmakers called to testify. He described the vast state's emergency response system as fragmented. This is horrible. Under a system which each of 254 countries maintains control over ordering evacuations, such as an order was not given in the hardest hit areas earlier this month. Kid told lawmakers that to improve preparation for natural disasters, he needed better in-house radar systems, better communication systems to warn local leaders and residents, and more resources for evacuations or to assist residents who shelter in place. Nim Kid, chief of the Texas Division of Emergency Management, was the first person lawmakers called to testify. He described the vast state's emergency response as fragmented. Oh, I just said that. Why am I repeating myself? What is going on? Awkward. Okay. It also states here the high casualty toll ranked as one of the deadliest U.S. floods events in decades, raising questions about the lack of flash flood warning sirens. They always do that, the sirens, when it's like something really, big and everything. They should have a testing. These are years ago. I don't know if they're doing that. All right, so it states here, hit in the hardest hit, it's a place in Texas called Kerr County. Many have expressed concern about vacancies at National Weather Service offices due to staffing cuts under President Donald Trump. The legislation committee investigating the floods will next meet on July 31st in Kerr County. The committee will write a report to be forwarded to the full Texas Senate and House to form possible legislation during the month-long special session. This is horrible. I mean, I don't know. There's another story to this I wanted to add, because when I first saw this around the 4th of July week, or I don't remember that time frame. This one story states here. Now, this one really was sad. There was two sisters, I believe. This breaks my heart. Sisters Blair Brooke Harbor found dead with their hands locked together after Kerr County floods. This one really broke my heart because it's like she protected her little sister, and they end up being found together, locked together, on this unfortunate tragedy that happened. Oh God, I'm sorry. It's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. And to know that, they should have been prepared for catastrophes and stuff like that. And lives have been now taken away who've been, unfortunately, in this tragedy. It could have been situated and have something of a protection so they don't have to go through this again. I hope they really take this into consideration, and knowing that lives do matter and people should not be taking this lightly when it comes to people's livelihood or their home life, in that sense. So, yeah. All right. So let's go into the Epstein files. This one's an interesting case. Now, before we get into quickly on here on the show, I would just say this been going on for years. The Epstein, I could go on. This will be another show for this, but I just want to give you the actual proof or receipts of what I found about this gentleman. Well, he's not a gentleman to me, but anyway. So Mr. Epstein, I'm gonna call him that. Apparently, as you guys know, allegedly, he had a well-known establishment, as they called it, where he was a pedophile. Let's keep it what it is. And he would have young ladies I don't know what age ranges, but I believe young teenager women, females, that will come to his. He had an apartment here in Manhattan, I remember, and he would have that place filled with young women and do different things with higher power men. And I can't say too much because we're also on YouTube, so I gotta be careful how I say this. And do salacious things to them. And he had the Epstein Island. You all know about that. There was a thing called the Epstein list. Mr. Trump here, our president right now, as you know, they're stating a lot of allegations apparently that he was in the list and he has visited several times allegedly. I'm just saying that there. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff going in. And then when somebody in the press asked Trump about this matter, first he said they're gonna look into it. All this said and done. Then the CIA said they're gonna look into it, and then now is a whole new story, and now they're changing it up and they're saying that there's no Epstein list. That's not true. When the survivors came out a couple years ago stating that this happened, they have come out stating that certain things have happened at the island, and the list goes on. They're stating apparently, allegedly, that Mr. Bill Clinton is on the list. Now, I'm not here to judge here. I'm not here to assume. That's what I said, allegedly. So yeah, but here it states here about the supposed Epstein list, right? So it states here, White House pushes back after reports Trump is named in Epstein files, like I just told you, right? So it states here the White House has pushed back after reports that United States President Donald Trump was told in May that he was among hundreds of names mentioned in Justice Department documents related to late convicted pedophile financier Jeffrey Epstein. The Wall Street Journal said the president was informed of the fact by Attorney General Pam Bondi during a routine briefing. It noted that appearing in the documents was not a sign of any wrongdoing by Trump. In response, a White House spokesman called it as a quote-unquote fake news story. The Trump administration has been under mounting pressure to disclose more information about Epstein, whom Trump was friendly before, according to the president. They had a fallout actually in 2004. While campaigning for the presidency last year, Trump had promised to release, like I just told you guys, such files about the well-connected sex offender, but his supporters have since grown frustrated with the administration's handling of the issue, including its failure to deliver a rumored quote-unquote client list of Epstein. In a memo earlier this month, the Justice Department and FBI said there was no such list. Now, I said CIA. It has gotten to the point where CIA and also FBI got involved, but they're playing that does not exist. Okay. Epstein died in the New York. As you guys know, also want to add that too. If you guys saw the footage that was released, I believe by the FBI and the CIA, I'm not for sure which one. I think it was FBI, and they showed a video clip of supposedly it was a camera focusing on I think it was the area what the inmates like hang out and stuff like that. It's like the cafeteria or something. I don't know. I'm not for sure. But anyway, they showed a video and it was showing in the back where Epstein's, I guess, what do you call it? Jail cell was supposed to be located at. I'm apparently stating. So they didn't really show much. It showed like people, walking around and the inmates. And I think one of the people that work in there cleaning up, and it really didn't show much. So a lot of people saying that it could have been a fake video or it didn't really show, because there's a part in the video where it's like a 1 minute that was missing in the tape. And they're stating that in that 1 minute, something is questionable. Why is that 1 minute replaced in the film or the video footage? They're stating that, he was murdered, because there's no way in hell he could kill himself. With what? So we don't know the whole truth still about his death. A lot of people saying speculations, but I don't know. All right, so back to the States here. Okay, so let me go back to my notes right now. 1 second. So Epstein died in a New York prison cell in 2019 as he awaited his trial on sex trafficking charges. Followed an earlier conviction for soliciting prostitution from a minor, his death was ruled a suicide. His crimes and the nature of his death have been long the subject of conspiracy theories. His crimes and of the nature of his death have long been the subject of conspiracy theories. Separately, on Wednesday, a U.S. judge in Florida denied the Justice Department a bid to unseal court files. Now, again, they say it doesn't exist. To Epstein, this is crazy, guys. I can't believe this shit. Excuse me. The files of Epstein that relate to his prosecution there. Later that same day, a subcommittee to the United States House of Representatives voted to subpoena the Justice Department for its files. The legal order must be signed by the committee chairman before it's officially issued. This is crazy, guys. Oh my God. Then I'm staying here. The accuser says roller coaster, Epstein file saga is a real weight on victims. Why the Epstein case looms large in MAGA world. Forgive me. Risky strategy for Trump as he escalates Epstein role with loyal supporters. Now it states here, Bondi told the president that the files contain hearsay about many people, including Trump. The Wall Street Journal wrote in its report. That contradicts an account given earlier this month by the president, who responded no when asked by a reporter whether he had been told by Bondi that his name appeared on the files. Bondi also reported that the Epstein records include child pornography and victim information that should not be disclosed. The Wall Street Journal reported on Wednesday. Being named in the documents that not evidence of any criminal activity, nor has Trump ever been accused of wrongdoing in connection with the Epstein case. The story was later matched by the U.S. media outlets, like I said before. There's other outlets that are really going to talk about this as well. But also mentioned about their BBC. That's one of the big media outlets. I think it's for English. Forgive me, it's BBC. I'm a little tired, guys. Forgive me. I'm getting out the vacation mode. I'm like this. But anyway, so it states here, Stephen Chung, a spokesman for Trump, called the report nothing more than a continuation of the fake news stories coincide by the Democrats and the liberal media, just like the Obama Russian gate scandal, which President Trump was right about. The Attorney General said nothing in the files warrant further investigation or prosecution. The FBI director, that's the guy I was talking about, Kash Patel, because he first came out in a couple, I think years ago, he was in a podcast saying that he was going to expose Epstein, all this stuff, and then he ended up being the director of FBI, and now he's silent, supposedly. So it states here, quote unquote, the criminal leakers and fake news media tries tirelessly to undermine President Trump and smears with lies, and this story is no different. Jesus Christ. But it states here, but an unnamed White House official told Reuters news agency that they were not denying that Trump's name appears in the documents. Ooh, mic drop. The official pointed to Epstein files disclosed months earlier by the Justice Department that had held or included Trump. Those files distributed to conservative influencers in February, including the phone numbers of some of Trump's family members, including his daughter. This is crazy. There's more to this, but anyway, it's a lot that's happening right now. This is more of a story. I could go on and on. Jesus Christ, I didn't realize how long this was. But yeah, pretty much it's to sum it up with the whole story here is that he's stating that pretty much he's not involved. He's covering his tracks basically. But you see in this picture here, I'm showing you this reason why I have this picture on the screen. Jeffrey Epstein's the guy with the white hair. You see that with the white collar shirt, whatever. Maxine, that's a whole other issue. There's a story with her and him between each other. She actually dated one time, and she was what I call the madame. She's the one in charge of recruiting young women and bringing it to him and training them to lure these rich, high, powerful men in different types of the world. I'm not going to say too much on that, and all that's said and done. And she's in prison, by the way, so that's a whole other story with that. And of course, you see Trump on the other end with his lovely wife there. Well, at the time it was girlfriend, but not wife. But yeah, I mean, come on now. They don't know each other, whatever. They don't know what's going on, but he's hanging out with him. Okay, then. To each their own with that one. I mean, what do you guys think about it? The chat is open right now. If you have anything to say about this matter, you're more than welcome to do so on the show. All right, guys. Last but on breaking news. This is a lot of interesting stuff. Also, quickly on breaking news. Well, this is actually celebrity news. But we're going to take a break because we have a guest on here in a bit. So prior to that, let me quickly get on the last thing on breaking news here. And that is, I hope I have it because I thought I took the picture of it. Oh, God, I think I didn't. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm going to, damn, I thought I had a picture of it. You know, sometimes you get tired and you're like, wait a minute, did I put the picture up or not? But it's fine. I'm going to just show my notes here. I'm going to give you guys the information on this. So if you guys know, this happened just recently in New York City. There's a lot of things been happening, traffic and the buses and all that. But this is another situation that happened recently at the Port Authority. So apparently states here on, this happened, I think, this week or so, or 2 weeks ago. I think it was this week or so, yeah. Apparently dozens of people were injured after a bus apparently rear-ended another Uh, Another on the top ramp, the Port Authority bus terminal Thursday morning. Yeah, that was this week. Of those injured, 27 went to the hospital and 3 refused hospitalization. All of the injuries are said to be non-life threatening. The 2 New Jersey Transit buses made contact on the entrance ramp near the exit of the Lincoln Tunnel. They were delayed in and out of Port Authority during the investigation, but as of 1 p.m., both buses involved in the crash have been cleared. Listen, people, in New York City, so many things have happened. It's crazy. We all know the whole story. It's just, unfortunately, you always got to be safe where you're going in life in general with this whole situation. As buses, the list goes on, everything else, and all that said and done. But yeah, like I said again, this is interesting. This is breaking news, guys, for you on the show, watching, tuning in now. We have the chat open now, available on the show, and you guys can see. We're gonna go into the next segments after we have our guests on here, so we could give a time and lesson and done. So let me get out the breaking news right now. You already know. Yeah. So with that is said, in the whole situation, we're having our amazing guest. I think he's here waiting patiently. Thank you for being patient. He is amazing. He is the producer of his amazing show, which is called Hearts to Heart, a relationship talk show. And his name is Timothy Hill, and he's going to talk more about it and, you know, a lot of good things with that as well. So I cannot wait to have, oh, he's already on. Okay, let's get him. He is not waiting. He's like, listen, I got you. Let's get him further on the show. Let's give it up for Timothy Hill. Hello, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Hello there. How are you?
What's going on? How you doing?
Thanks for being patient. I had to finish the breaking news part.
Oh no, I'm really digging the show, and thank you for having me on. This is
You're very
awesome.
welcome, and thank you. I appreciate you. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Definitely. So let's. Are you ready?
Hey, I'm cool. I mean, I don't really know what to expect, but you know, I'm ready.
Okay,
Whatever.
that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Sounds good. So before we get into your amazing show, let's get back to who you are as you know, you are a producer. I mean, you do a lot of things, but let's talk more about who you are and how you got into the game of the I call media world, or as you call it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. It's a long story, but I'm gonna try
Oh,
to
go
make it
ahead. Go ahead.
short.
You got
Right.
time.
All right. So, long story short, I'm from Pontiac. I'm from Michigan. Pontiac is like a little sub area of Detroit, so pretty urban, urbanized. When I was 9, my parents moved me to Emily City, which is like the rural part of Michigan. And up there, I was like the only black. We were the only black family in the whole town. So when I was up there, I dealt with like a lot of racism right off bat. It was went to the extreme as to where I was even classmates with some of the students that were in the KKK. Um,
Oh.
what else? I've had like numerous, well, not numerous. I had a couple incidents of racism. One noose on the desk. You know, coming into class and there was a noose on my desk. But long story short, I guess after getting to know me and stuff like that, because they had their own perceptions of black people and they got a lot of their information from the news. And if you recall back in the 90s, news wasn't so, you know, positive when it came to black people. So, you know, they were getting fed a lot of that. So they already had their thing. But when they, you know, got to know me, met me, stuff like that, it kind of changed their whole perception of, you know, black people to an extent to where, you know, it was a group that, you know, when I first got there, they didn't want me there. I was like one of the first black people they met in person. But before I left there, I was up there for 9 years. They didn't want me to leave. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I became, you know, pretty well. I was popular, of course, because I was the only black person. So they knew, you know what I'm saying, heard stories of me and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But, you know, it was an experience, put it like that. But one of the things that helped me, and I will say this, even though I was up there 9 years, it took me like 10 years to heal from that experience. And in healing, I found that communication was like one of the biggest things for me to help me get over or better yet, understand, you know what I'm saying, the reasoning behind certain stuff. And so with that, I had came up with a greeting card company called Heart2Heartrts. And what it is a relationship greeting card company that helps people express their feelings through greeting cards. And so we dealt with the issues of like breakup on good terms, counsel cards to help address issues within a relationship, and inspirational cards to help get over a breakup. We also had care packages to help people de-stress, promote healthy eating habits, and positive communication.
Mm.
So that was going well. And I had actually greeting cards in college bookstores. I had made the paper probably about 3 times. And I, was on the news with it, and it was going good. But I had did some business with somebody. I gave them some money to do a website. They ended up running off on me and, took the money. And so, at that time, I didn't really have any funds to invest to keep it going. So I had to pause it. So while pausing it, I decided to, because I had a friend of mine that used to come over. We blow in the basement, then we just get to start talking about relationships for whatever reason. And so, we'd be talking, and then the thought just come to mind of, conversations is really helping people. Why don't I come up with some type of talk show? And then I did the research too. Detroit didn't have a talk show at the time, and this was back in 2018. And so came up with a talk show, and then I was like, yeah, let me get some celebrities on it because they deal with a lot of the same issues that everybody else deal with. It's just that in some ways they were able to overcome what was whatever they were dealing with to be successful. So I figure having some celebrities on as well as some professionals, as well as a licensed therapist. I would create a show that gave people opportunity to come to the show, write questions down anonymously, so that they, don't feel no type of judgment or anything like that or embarrassment. They submit them. I have a host. Shout out to Trina, by the way. She couldn't make it tonight. She's also my co-producer. Shout out to D Walls. He's also another co-producer of the Heart2Heart Relationship Talk Show. And so people are able to submit these questions. Get the questions asked by the host, get actual perspective and advice from people that they recognize, public figures, stuff like that, and then also get the final input from a licensed professional. So that being said, I really love doing the show. Every show is different. We talk about everything, and I pretty much started doing them I was doing them at everywhere in the beginning. So I've done churches, I've done strip clubs, I've done
Strip club.
schools.
What?
Yeah, I've done them in strip clubs. So I've done them everywhere. And currently now we're doing them at a lounge, and it's starting to blow up. We're doing them at we got one coming up at a hotel. We got another one coming up at a college, and so we're just gonna keep it going, and keep giving the resources that people need to kind of help mental health and relationships. And then one other thing, we do it virtually too.
Nice.
So COVID came, shut everything down. And then we got email from Booty Brown from Farside. And he has a TV network. Shout out to Romai Robinson. He has a TV network that he asked us to put our, do the show on virtually. So, when COVID came, we was able to do our first show. My first guest for that was Free Ricky Ross too, the Kingpin. We was able to get him for that. So, like I said, since we got him, things just started blowing up. People started paying more attention, and we just been rolling ever since.
Well, listen, before we continue on, congratulations on your
Okay,
You're welcome. You're welcome. And I would just say personally, I am sorry you experienced those situations back in the days. It's unfortunate, we still live in a world it's unfortunately it happens, but I think you preserved. You went to a situation and you took a negative situation and went into a positive situation. And I congratulate you on that. Not in the situation you went through, but you didn't take it to a point where see if We could curse you, by the way. It's okay. Yeah, you can say
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
this shit.
Yeah.
Fucking, but no,
All
yeah.
right.
So you was like, you know what? Instead of this situation hindering me, I'm gonna take it light and I'm just gonna go and do something that's gonna be positive. And you did. And now you're challenging that, or not challenging you're how I said correctly. You're basically channeling, if I said it right? You're
Mm.
channeling your situation and for the positive way. So I congratulate you on that.
Yeah, I'm doing that now, but before it wasn't like that. So
I understand.
yeah, before I was something else back then. So
No, but you
put it like this: I lost my virginity because of that incident with the noose on my desk. I lost my virginity in the cemetery,
what?
and it was over a girl too because they knew that I was liking her, and so and I was driving because I was grew up rural. I was able to do things at an earlier age, and I was pretty smart too, as a very young age. So, I like, for example, I've been driving since I was 11 years old on the road. You know what I'm saying? I had my first job at 9 years old,
Wow.
working on the farm, and real job at 14. I'm driving myself to work. You know what I'm saying? 3 jobs at senior year. You know what I'm saying? So, but working hard and that experience in itself, I'm not, I'm not, I'm not sorry it happened. Like I said, it made me to who I am today, and because of that, I feel like I'm able to do things that most people can't. If that makes sense, because I've been through some stuff that most people don't go through. You know what I'm saying? So to overcome that, it just feels like it makes me more. Um, I ain't gonna say gifted, but it definitely has its advantages at times. When dealing with people, and also just planning in everyday life. Like survival mode is something, if you could use it, what I'm saying, survival mode to your benefit, what I'm saying, it could take you pretty far. And that's what I've been doing.
Definitely. And like I said, I commend you so much of your strength and just keep doing what you're doing, no matter what.
I
You're welcome.
appreciate it.
You're welcome. So yeah, let's get more into before we get into the show, because I want to get the all four on this, but before we get in the show. So who were your like inspiration into, like, me is particularly like Ricky Lake, Jenny Jones, like the classics back in the day, watching media on that, and people in the TV world, as they call it. But for you, like, who were your role models, especially in the media or in TV or anything like that?
Um, I grew up on Jerry Springer. I grew up on um, what's his name? Not Herod. Is it
Oh yeah.
Donahue? Donahue was a big one, yeah, because and that's where I kind of um, thought of the idea of my show when deciding on it, because I liked how he would have a live audience. He would have controversial people up on the stage, and the audience would get a chance to interact with the person on the stage. And I found it not only entertaining but educational too. So yeah, I would say those are pretty much the top two. Of course, you got the Oprah in there because she's the queen of talk show TV. So I would say those three.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, listen, we grew up in that time where we were like, TV was like our thing,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
that's even
yeah.
before internet. Okay, we going that we tell our age. We going way back.
Right, 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 right.
Definitely. You're right. You're right. So I want to show a picture. Oh, you're right. You're good. You're good. So I want to show a picture
Okay.
of. I got the chance to put this up right now. So let's more in depth to the show, because I like how you said you talk about different things. Like, you could curse, you could say what you want on here. There's no restrictions.
All right, I wasn't sure.
Okay,
Okay,
so tell
cool,
us more in
cool.
depth. You said you talk
All
about
right.
different things, relationships, but do you guys get into the raunchy part?
Yeah.
Like, let's give us the whole 411.
We definitely get into the raunchy part. So questions come up on eating ass or
Oh yes.
cheating. Sexual questions. I didn't have sexologists on the show. Matter of fact, the one at Eastern Michigan, that's going to be a show on consent, and then we're going to get into the love, sex, and relationships aspect for the second half.
Ooh.
So yeah, the show is it can get raunchy, and really, it just really depends on your audience. Because, like, for example, like when I did the ones at the strip club, that one got a little raunchy, or at a lounge, or say a bar. But church, you really ain't gonna get too
No,
raunchy in
no.
that. Yeah, what I'm saying, schools, you're not really gonna get too raunchy in that. So, it really just depends on where we're doing the show, and the
I love
audience.
that. That's really cool. Like you said, it's a lot of times everyone could relate to this, especially with love, breakup. Like you said, breakups.
Right.
I mean, even like, listen, I heard a thing that I was watching 90s Day. I want to actually input on that as well. Input. This thing is it's a big TLC like big show. It's called 90 Day Fiance, and I'm so hooked on this show, right?
Mhm.
And they showing basically it's like couples from here, United States, that basically they find somebody international from like Guatemala.
My wife
Yeah,
watched that. I've
so you
seen
know
it.
I'm
I've
going with
seen it. My
this,
wife
right?
watched it. Yeah. My wife is also international. We did the visa to get her over here. We met in college, like, what was it,
Wow.
2004, and just been in contact ever since. Finally got her over here 3 years ago, married her, and been doing the show. Yeah, yeah, appreciate that. She's Jamaican, by the way,
Oh
so
my
gotta give
God.
our shout.
Listen, you're ready to go spicy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
No, that's cool. But so you know what I'm going with this. But
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yep, yep.
Yeah, so
I
it's like,
do.
I mean, like, it's cool when I watch how they go through the whole process, and then to see how like they have to tell alls and they go in, they just be like tearing each other up. I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, how do you
Yeah.
like have you seen that show? Like what's your intake on that? Like seeing how in love internationally, it's a whole new level now instead of the States here.
Yeah, it's a lot of learning. So I mean, you just gotta have an open mind. Because like I said, it's like two different cultures. So what they may be used to over someplace else might not be as cool. Where you're going to be actually living at, and so you just gotta kind of be open to changing the idea of what's going to work best for where you guys are living, pretty much. So you want a peaceful home, and you really don't want no problems. But what I'm saying, you gotta understand that where you are. So certain things may not fly, um, or they may fly. What I'm saying, what you may be used to.
So true, so true.
Yeah,
Definitely, you're right about that. Now, prior to the show, tell us more where they could watch it, tune in, and also, they could just support and check that out.
yeah, please. You can watch us. Well, actually, we're building our YouTube station right now. So YouTube is Heart to Heart Relationship Talk Show. That's with the number two. And then if you want to check us out on Instagram, Facebook, it's at Heart2Heartrts. That's where we have like a lot of our clips from past shows. If you go to Farside TV on YouTube, you'll see quite a few of our past virtual shows that we've done on there. So yeah, that's where you can find us. You want to support us? Cash App, H2HRTS. And of course, we'll use that for marketing, give you some shout outs. Definitely would appreciate it, because building a business from scratch, what I'm saying, it's work. So yeah.
Awesome. No, so I'm gonna get back to a few things I want to talk to you about, like the show. Now, prior to the show, now what other projects you're working on this year prior to the show itself?
So outside of the show, I'm also president. I sit on the board for a nonprofit called
Nice.
Motive. Yep. And so what that is music opportunities to incarcerated voices everywhere. And what that allows us to do is record inmates' music from the inside. We actually get it out here on the outside. And from that, we dissect it. We create sessions. We have workbooks. And with that, we're able to actually break down the music. We, kind of identify the tone, the content, the feelings, the metaphors, what I'm saying, break all that down. And then we're able to reteach it to kids, and so that they don't go down the same path that, what I'm saying, that person did to get them there. So that's fairly new. We've been, this is our, well, a little bit over a year we've been doing it. It's been getting a lot of great feedback. We've been working with juvenile detention facilities. We have colleges looking to create classes out of it. And we're just looking to build with that as well. So I spend a lot of my time in mental health because I guess that's where my passion is the mind and knowing how it works and everything. So
that is amazing, and it's crazy because I was talking about this a while back. We had what month was it? Was about mental health? I forget which mental health. I think it was last month. And I was focusing
okay.
on it this show, like what things to do, like especially mental health is big, as you know, mental health crisis is happening here worldwide, and people out there are struggling still, and there's very lack of resources as we speak for therapists and psychologists, and that list goes on. And I think
Mhm.
you're right. And you're
Right.
right about that. And that's really crucial. And I appreciate you doing that because, I'm a minority myself and I'm being a Latina. And I know how hard it is to have a stigma where we don't really talk to our own people. Like, listen, I'm having this issue. Either,
Mhm.
how we are like, oh, listen, it's not my problem. Or, you're just crazy.
Right,
So
right,
we
right,
just
right,
bypass, but it's like we need to embrace this and let people know it's okay if you have certain things that are, it's out of your hands.
right.
Right. And to
Yeah, because you find you're not the only one. I mean, like I said, we find that in our show all the time where, because even though it's anonymous, like the questions are submitted anonymously, people actually, they say that, I'm saying, this was my question and I would like some more feedback on this part. Could you, I'm saying, further explain what you were talking about in the situation or whatever? So, yeah, I think it's like I said, it's a stigma behind it, like you said. It's taboo. People, everybody kind of deals with it, but don't want to talk about it or address it. But like I said, every show is crazy because it's like everybody's like lit up after the show. Like I literally have to tell people to leave, because they're gonna stick around and talk, and they're in good spirits, and they're networking and they're just continuing the conversations, and it's a good feeling because what I'm saying they're getting good stuff out of the show from being there and either listening or participating. So it's something that I'm hoping that what I'm saying that's going to spread, that I could not only do it here, but and I do have a couple places out the country. Jamaica, have a couple spots over there that wants us to come do it. I have a spot in Ghana. Shout out to Volta Prince. He was on our show, second largest royal family in Ghana. He was on our first show as well, with Freeway. So but yeah, I want to bring this to all different countries, different languages, and just what I'm saying, buckle down on mental health because it needs to, people need to kind of address some stuff, what I'm saying, and the show, if anything, it's gonna bring you a little bit better to self awareness on what you like, what you don't like, what I'm saying, stuff like that.
definitely. And like I said, that's really great what you're doing because we need more conversations like that. And that's another question I was going to ask you to sign on what you're doing in mental health and also what the other show you guys mentioned, the Heart to Heart. What is something else of
Yeah.
a project you would love to work to do as a producer? What's another topic or another something else you want to kind of enhance on that as well?
Movies,
Okay,
movies,
okay, okay.
movies. I got some great
Oh, come
stories.
on.
Like,
Yeah, tell us, please.
nah, I ain't gonna. I ain't about to put them all, but I mean, I didn't been in the streets, and I did this while college, grad school, um, and I did very well. And how I got caught was something silly, but it was an eye opener, and it pretty much gave me the confidence to say that if I could be this successful, selling weed, then what I'm saying, I could do this in a legit business. And I was out there. I mean, I didn't did some shit. I mean, what else? I didn't.
I got you. Though. You don't want to
I
like.
kind of,
Yeah, I got it.
yeah. I kind of some stuff I can't talk about because of legal
Just
purposes
say
too.
you
So
can
I
just
mean,
come.
I
That's
was,
fine. I got you.
yeah. But they're gonna come out. But one thing I want to do, I think I do want to do, like, I do want to do some dramas. I do want to do some. I like horror movies, so I feel like horror movies nowadays aren't really that good. You know what I'm saying? So I would love a chance to, what I'm saying, create some type of horror movie for people. But yeah, yeah, I'm a creative, so I mean anything with the arts except singing because I can't sing. Um, so, but anything else, I'm pretty much with.
Okay, cool, cool. So like I have to say that too as well. Horror movies. I really noticed like the new one that just came out, the summer one. I know what you did last summer. Is like, have you noticed they're redoing like the redos of these classic movies? Like,
So,
don't you get
yeah,
tired of seeing them redo? Like,
yeah,
how many more sequels you gonna do?
yeah,
Like,
I do. Yeah, right. That's why I said there's nothing really, that stands out. What I'm saying, it hasn't been in a while as far as horror movies that stood out. Even the monsters or creatures that they're creating. What I'm saying, you're seeing them pretty much in different movies, the same creature in what I'm saying, different movies almost. So, but yeah, I would really like to get my hands on one of those. So.
okay, cool, cool. I mean, you never know. Just start from, something you have in mind, a vision, as they call it, and develop it. And you know, one day you submit to these
Yeah,
amazing, these festivals, and you never know what could come out of it. So, yeah.
yeah, I got a feeling it's gonna happen. Like I say, I've been working with quite a few producers, and especially in the Tubi scene,
Nice.
stuff like that. So I think eventually, when it's time, so it'll happen. It probably won't be no time soon, but you know, I think it'll happen
You
one
never
day.
know. Manifestation, manifestation.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
That's awesome. I love that. I love that. Okay, so let's talk about now. Like I said, the show is really cool. What is your 5 year plan? To the expansion of it. Like you mentioned, you want to just YouTube. You want to like different places or outlets. But what is your main goal for the show? Like, yeah.
Okay. So really, we just now started breaking out into larger venues. So I'm hoping after maybe 2 or 3 years of that, of going to different colleges, hotels, maybe get on a cruise, some stuff like that. That we'll put a tour together, either a college tour, or or I ain't gonna say reading, but a pretty big venue, and do it that way. Also, I would like to go further into the mental health aspect of it, actually create resources that's going to help, that be more accessible to people, have an app. um, what else? I want to get the greeting card company back going. So eventually, within the 5 years, that's pretty much going to be what I'll be working on, is revamping the Heart Unite relationship greeting card company, incorporating that with the show, and then touring, and then maybe get a couple out the country. Hopefully, I get at least one out the country within the 5 years.
That is
So
amazing. Have
um,
you thought
yeah.
about the chance of maybe being on Netflix as a series?
Yes. So Netflix. I'm also looking into PBS. So I feel like it could be like the next Sesame Street for
Okay,
adults.
after hours, after
Um,
hours.
what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You must
So,
get kids.
because what I'm saying? I'm
You don't want to
sorry.
scare the kids. Like, listen.
Oh,
For
no,
the
no,
adults,
no, no,
parents.
no, no. Don't want to scare the kids, but the adults need something too, and that's the thing. Like, we do got like a lot of, well, we ain't gonna say we got a lot, but we got educational programming for kids, but adults need it too. And what I'm saying, they need something that's gonna touch on what they're doing every day, and relationships is something that does that. So that's why I call it, and it's because it got the entertaining and educational aspect to it as well. So that's why I call it the Sesame Street for adults.
Mm,
Um, but yeah, Netflix definitely. I definitely want to do Netflix, and like I said, try to get it on PBS.
that is
So
amazing. Yeah, I just
yeah,
keep pushing, keep putting it out there. Somebody's gonna gravitate to it. Like, just keep, doing what you're doing. Yeah.
yeah, I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
you're very
Thank you.
welcome. You're welcome. Yay. Um, so my question to you now, like I said, you got these amazing plans, project you're working on, with the cars as well. Now, my thing is Hallmark still available, or are they closed for shop?
No, they're not closed, and they still dominate. They buy a lot of the smaller greeting card companies up, so so they could control it. So and that's one thing I'm pretty much looking forward to. Kind of
You see where I'm going with this?
what's the
Right,
word?
right.
Um,
Yeah.
I'm a disrupted, I guess. I'm a disrupt the green card industry. I'm looking to innovate it. So I'm not really gonna say what I want to do because they could be listening.
Well, I mean,
So, but it's gonna be some new updated stuff when it comes to greet it. It won't just be the open and fold and then greet it. So I got
no,
some ideas that I want to
is it
do.
something about adult humor? Let's just keep it like it is, you know.
Talking about my
Yeah, like there's
ideas.
adult humor and you know sexual stuff and
I,
going.
I mean, no, it ain't just that, but I'm talking about even, for example, even like how greeting cards are over in the UK is well more advanced. I mean, you could, you could record your video on the greeting card and send it. Record an actual video of you talking. They can open the card, watch it, and what I'm saying, do whatever with it.
Wow.
But it's a lot more than this. They actually add technology to their greeting card. So that's what I'm looking to bring over here with relationships, make it more personable and stuff
I
like
love
that.
that.
Maybe I low key too. I had even thought of something like the T app probably when I was doing Heart2Heartrts back in like 2011. So it's funny to see like saying something like that come out now to where people are able to kind of upload people, kind of get the T on them, and what I'm saying, decide on whether if they're worth pursuing or not. So,
Interesting.
but I got all types of ideas I want to bring to the relationships, I guess.
I love.
So, um,
But
yeah.
make sure anything you put into, manifestations, we'll call it. Make sure you pan it. You know, that's the big thing.
Oh, definitely, definitely,
Always
definitely,
pan
definitely.
anything when
Yep.
it comes to anything that you mentioned right now. Just protect that. Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, you already
Definitely.
know. So my thing too is, like I said, you got this amazing show. It's available out now, right? People can support it. It's, you can check it out. Now, what is the
Mhm.
is you doing like a sister project to this alongside, like you said, with the relationship talk show? Is there something else you're working on along with this alongside with another project with this?
No. I mean, I'm pretty much just doing the show, and then the nonprofit.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, with this, we do a talent showcase. I don't know if that's maybe what you could be referring to, but people, we have entertainers or people with talents showcase their talent during the middle of the
I
show.
like that.
But yeah, this is pretty much it.
Oh, okay. Okay. I like so something too. Something maybe it could have been that something else, but okay, that's cool. That's cool. You got a little bit of everything there.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You're gonna get everything
Oh
with the
no,
show.
definitely. So I don't. Okay, you already know, but all the guesses you had, right? Like, which is one or two
Yeah.
that really stood out from the past episodes?
Um. I. Uh. Charleston White was good, but he was short. He ain't stay for the whole show. Um. But what's his name? D Militant. Yeah, and that show is actually up on YouTube. If you go to the Heart to Heart Relationship Talk Show YouTube page, you'll see the virtual show. But he's hilarious. And he was like I believe he was the producer or the founder of Comet View. So he was the one at the BET
Oh my
Comet View.
God!
He was
Yes.
the yeah, yeah, he was the one that did that. So, yeah, he did our show and he didn't hold nothing back. And he kept it all the way 100, and it was hilarious. And then 2 weeks later, what I'm saying, we get to notice that he passed away, which was crazy because it was like, damn, we just spoke with you like 2 weeks ago during the show, and what I'm saying, now you ain't here. But yeah, if you go to his show, that's that, and that was a funny show. That he's like one of the people that what I'm saying, I wish I could have back on the show to what I'm saying, do another one with me. But we do got some funny people coming up,
Oh,
so yeah. So I'm trying to think of someone else that we had. Fago Red, he's always like one of my favorites. He's a Detroit comic, and he, like I said, he pretty much just like a naturally funny type person to where what I'm saying, he don't need jokes. He's just gonna be funny. You know what I'm saying? Just saying something. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, and that's the other thing too. I always have a comic on every show. So every show features a comic, at least one comic, and that's to keep things, what I'm saying, kind of lively, up, what I'm saying, upbeat. Because we do sometimes get into some serious subjects, and that comic kind of help brain stays back up, what I'm saying, if we touch on something serious. So But it's a fun show.
That is awesome. What if like okay, what are two topics when you guys discuss about relationships that really like is hard to discuss about? Because I know what people say it's a cheating, people that have like threesomes or what do you want to call it into marriages and stuff. So like what
And,
are one or two that really was hard to discuss in the show?
I would say probably anything with like abuse, because that's real touchy, and sensitive. It could be a sensitive matter, and I would say um, maybe STDs or something like that. Because like I said, it's taboo. We talk about everything. So, and I have people on panelists that what I'm saying come from different walks of life that what I'm saying has experience the stuff we talk about. So, um, like I said, it's just a good show. It's a fun show. And, and you would like it.
No,
Definitely.
I love it. I love it. And like I said, you talk about things that are not really discussed much in other situations you mentioned. And I think we need to bring more awareness, especially in all types of relationships, even what do you call it, poly something.
Talk
Yeah.
about that.
See,
Yeah, that comes
you
out
said it, and the
often.
person up there in chat just said poly relationships. Yes, exactly. Yes.
Yeah, when you talk about, I have pilot people on the show all the time.
What?
So, oh yeah, yeah, we got a pretty nice sized pilot community here in
Oh,
Detroit.
interesting. Oh, different religions. Okay, let's see
Yeah,
what they're saying up here. Yes. Very
yeah,
interesting.
yeah,
Oh my God. Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, it's always
yeah.
good to learn different types of situations.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, we do specific shows too. So I mean, we did ones on LGBT. We did shows on interracial dating. We did shows on BDSM and kink.
Oh my God, that's
So
high.
I mean, yeah, yeah. So, well, like I said, we whatever the subject, what I'm saying, and that was those shows were requested. So, but usually our shows are just open to anything relationships. But what I'm saying, if somebody come to us like, can you do a show on this particular topic for us? Yeah, I'll put it together. I'll get the panelists that had those, that type of background that you're asking for, and we'll do a
That
show.
is awesome.
So not, and I got all types of panelists. I mean, I got people like witch doctors. I know a witch doctor. Shout out to Sincere
What?
Seven.
Oh
Politicians.
my gosh.
Uh,
Wow.
I mean, entertainers, rappers. Actors. So I mean, a wide variety of people. And that's because I'm able to connect with pretty much anybody because of how I was brought up. So like I said, like most people, I can do some things that say a lot of people really can't. A lot of people really can't connect with just know anybody. You know what I'm saying? They have to be somebody who they feel comfortable with or whatever. Not me. I can pretty much connect with anybody, even if you don't like me. And I really don't have too many people that don't like me.
No,
So
you be yourself. I always say be yourself. Be people are gonna
yeah,
appreciate who you are and what you bring to the table. That's the main thing.
yeah, yep, yep.
I gotta add your friend here, heart to heart relationship talk show. I can't. Women having a baby and not want to give the father their last name unless they are married. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, we've had that question on the show.
Interesting.
Yeah, we've had that question on the show. I'm trying to think what show it was, but we definitely had that question on the show. I think it was a show last year. But yeah, that was a hot
You
question.
can't.
Like if you're not married, yeah, because it almost happened to me. Like my son's mother almost didn't want to give my son the last name.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And I kind of had to like step aside, like, Don, that's my son. Like he's getting my name.
Exactly. Like it's my
Period.
seed. Give me that
Yeah,
right.
that's me right there. Yeah, yeah,
Do you
exactly.
guys also talk about baby daddy and baby mama drama?
All
Oh
that we
man.
talk about, all that the single, the shitty dating pool,
Oh
all
what?
that. So I mean, yeah, yeah. This isn't just a show like we, like cheating and what I'm saying, just the basic stuff. Like no, we talk about all that stuff, and we get. What I'm saying? We get quite a few singles that come to this. Mostly singles that come to the show.
What?
Honestly, it's mostly singles that come, and I've actually had singles come to the show. I had a pair of people come to the show. They met each other. Well, no, they didn't meet each other. The show happened. They heard what each other was kind of saying during the show, and decided to end up talking after the show. And then I end up going to their wedding, like maybe 2 years later or something
Oh,
like
so
that.
you got
So
like the
yeah,
matchup kind of situation.
I mean, that's not how I intended it, but you know what I'm saying? If people are there and they're able to hear somebody else talk and give answers to questions that they're being asked, they kind of get like a foot, you know, in the door of kind of like how they're thinking and, you know what I'm saying, whether or not they want to kind of pursue them. So, and I think that's kind of what happened in their situation. Like they kind of heard each, because both of them were talking in the show, not knowing each other prior to the show, but they heard each other's answers and responses, you know what I'm saying, the questions, and then they decided to talk. Then they decided to get married. So, and they still married. So, shout out to Joey Trey. He'll be performing for the Eastern Michigan show September 3rd at EMU.
Oh, man, congratulations. I mean, listen, that's a step up, man. You could be the next, what's that show back in the 90s? This guy, I forgot his name. You know what I'm talking about. The Love Connection. There we go.
Love Connection.
You never know.
Love Connection.
I'm just saying, listen, if
I mean, yeah. Like I said, I'm pretty good with, you know what I'm saying, character and all that stuff. So I could put people together if, you know what I'm saying, if I actually get the chance to know the person or know the two people. So yeah, maybe.
It's amazing. That is amazing. Oh my god, that's awesome. Awesome. Okay, so like I said, the show is amazing. You tell people, like, you know, one more time and put the flyer up so you guys can see it. 1 second, hold on. Okay, so tell people one more time, because you know sometimes people attention span short, so just gotta tell them one more time.
Yeah. And by the way, that's an old flyer. Please go to my. Oh no, you good? You good? That's what I'm telling them. Go to my our social media page, Heart2Heart HEART 2HEARTRTS, and you'll see our updated flyers for our upcoming shows. You can find us on YouTube at Heart2Heart Relationship Talk Show. You can find full virtual shows on Farside TV on YouTube. But other than that, please, you know, like give us a like. You know what I'm saying? We need that. Please give us some likes on YouTube so you can start going live. We are building that page, so please bear with us. But we're looking to have that, you know, kind of up and going for real by September. But we do got videos up there, so you know what I'm saying, go ahead and check that out. And then again, shout out to Motive, shout out to Trina, shout out to D Walls, shout out to our one of our sponsors, Monarch Travel. Monarch Travel gives away a 3-night, 4-day vacation every show. And it's just a raffle of, you know, a $5 ticket raffle, and that gets you into the raffle for a 3-night, 4-day vacation, and it's to several cities across the U.S. but no airfare. But you will get the, you know, the resort and the stay for free. So shout out to him. And outside of that, shout out to Cola Lounge. That's where we do our shows monthly. And you can also find us we'll be doing a Stevie Wonder Festival this Sunday. That's going to be, yeah. We'll be doing that in Detroit. That'll be on Woodward and Grand Boulevard. So check us out there. That show will be at 4:00. I got Dr. Sabrina on that one, as well as a few other people. And then St. Regis will be October, I think that's the 12th. That's the Sunday before Sweetest Day. Do you guys celebrate Sweetest Day over there? Or is that just yeah, see, y'all don't know nothing about that. So that's like the male Valentine's Day. So the women are supposed to do stuff for the male on that particular day. And we call it Sweetest Day. So and I think that's like October 16th or October 17th, something like that. But we're going to do a speed dating heart-to-heart with Genesis brand. He'll be doing the speed dating prior to the Heart2Heart Relationship Talk Show at St. Regis. And then Vero, December 17th, we're doing our virtual show. This is the only virtual show we're doing this year. So we're asking that all, you know, your followers, your subscribers, please tap in with us. You'll be able to interact with the celebrities that we're going to have. I'm going to have some good celebrities for that show, but that's going to be December 17th. I think that's a Wednesday, and it'll be from 8 to 10 p.m. So I don't have a flyer yet for that, but like I said, subscribe to our pages, and you'll definitely find it. Once we create it. But that's gonna be a good show. That virtual show. Virtual shows are fun. I love them. It's just the live in person shows have been kind of taken over. And we just haven't had time to get into a virtual show. But December we don't have any live shows, and we usually keep that, set that aside for a virtual show. So December 17th, we're gonna get it on. You get to check it out, see what it's like.
Oh man, this is awesome, man. This is it. People, please support. Please support. Check it out. His YouTube channel. Check out all the platforms he just mentioned. Support him. His amazing brand. His show. Listen, support, support, support. I cannot stress that enough as it is here on the show. Yes, you already know I'm excited. But I won't tell my people that there's a male version of around here, because then the men will have the egos like, oh, you're gonna buy me something.
Oh yeah.
I would just say Valentine's Day for February.
Tell them to look up Sweet as Day. Sweet as Day. That's what it is.
Then men be out here like, oh, you must buy me some chocolates too, man. I'm like, yeah.
Get some shoes, get a haircut, get something, get some floppy toffee, and all, Sweet as Day. Whatever you
I've never heard that. That's the first for me. That's awesome. I love that. Now, my question to you is this: what is your word of advice to anybody out there that definitely want to tap into this kind of world, the industry itself, in radio or TV or anything you just mentioned? What word of advice from your experience would you tell them?
I had a feeling you was gonna ask me this, so I thought about it last night. I ain't gonna lie, I was like, she gonna ask me what's some advice that I could give. So, and here, this is some real good one, because this saved me from a lot of trouble and probably stress and probably drama. But don't move on your emotions. On your feelings, especially when it comes to business. Sometimes, like for example, I've had people no call, no show as panelists when we were first starting out, and would have been easy for me to post a little something on social media, cuss them out when I saw them or something, something like that for standing us up. But I ain't never do none of that. I've had people try to pretty much mimic our show, every little bit of it. Come to a show, even tried to create a set like us. And one actually got kind of big doing it. And I really don't even want to say what it is, because tonight's conversation, if you ever seen them, they got that from us. I long story short, I invited him onto the show. He never replied. I sent them videos, and a couple months later, tonight's conversation was, they were doing their thing with the talk. But that just showed me, how big it really can get. So that's what we're doing. But don't move on feelings. Don't don't make rash decisions, based off something that you may be feeling at the moment that's going to, maybe jeopardize some type of opportunity down the road. So, you always want to kind of keep that in mind, when situations aren't going your way, because there are going to be other opportunities, and there are probably going to be bigger opportunities, if you play your cards right, and, keep a level head, and just, just stay focused. And, things will happen, just stay focused, stay persistent, and stay consistent. And, things will happen. So, I know a lot of people, talk about purpose and stuff like that. I tend to find, or I kind of believe that, your purpose is kind of found in your pain. So, So, and that pain is there for you to overcome. So, work on that, whatever that is. Don't run from it. You might not, get it right the first week, first month, first year, but like I said, stay persistent, stay consistent, and you'll overcome it, and things are going to really break open. So that's my advice I got to give.
Thank you. Well said. Well said. I mean, like I said, you're going through it. We're going through it. I mean, everybody's going through certain things in life, but I think the main message you want to come across is just work hard. Work hard. If you love what you do, go all the way in it, and you never know what will come out of it. So That's amazing.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Now we got another comment
Mhm.
from the same person. This is about muff
Oh,
love. We're trying to figure that out from Trina.
oh, that's my wife.
Oh, hello there. Okay.
Yeah,
I
she
was trying to
listening
figure like
in.
the
She
connection with that.
listening
Like,
in. Okay.
oh, that's so cute. Hello there.
Yeah. That's wifey right
Oh,
there.
in my regards. Awesome, awesome. No, but like I said, I thank you for your time. I thank you for just your amazing platform, what you're doing, and opening up the doors for people that want to discuss about things of that sometimes we don't really feel right talking about, with behind, as I say, behind closed doors. But it's great that what you have is amazing because you're having people who have talk about these topics, talk about things that you don't really talk much about. And I think, and that's another thing I want to add to. I think communication is a really big key in relationships in general, because it doesn't matter if the person maybe have certain things they're doing, their lifestyle, whatever case may be. But I think the biggest thing for me personally is to communication. And I think
Right. Right.
if a person doesn't have lack of communication, it's like
That's the
yeah,
foundation. That is the foundation of a relationship is communication. So I always thought that communication. Have strong communication. You have strong relationships. Strong relationships. You have strong families. Strong families. You have a strong community. And what I'm saying, it'll just go outward from there. So that's the goal of this show, is to kind of build that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want, as well as and it's the other thing. If you're a artist or business owner, or if you're have some type of specialist or not specialty knowledge on certain topics or something like that, and you feel like you want to be a panelist, or if you, like, for example, we do the virtual shows. We do a talent showcase during the virtual show as well, to where we stream an artist video, music video, or poet. It could be an open mic poet or anything like that, while the show is going on, so the celebrities that's on the show could see them. So if you have any of that stuff and would like to collab with us, just reach out to us. Slide in my DM. That's why I got the shirt right
oh,
here. Slide in my
wait, we got the
DM.
same. Oh, hold up, we
Um,
find out. Wait a minute.
yeah, slide in my DM. uh, Slide in our DM. Let us know what you got going on, and then what I'm saying, we could get you on the show, or maybe help promote you. What I'm saying, some to that extent. But it ain't just gonna be a one-way thing. You're gonna have to help promote us too. So that's the thing we do. Back and forth. It's a mutual thing.
Cross
So
promotion. That yeah.
yeah, yeah, cross promotion. And we build together. That's the whole idea of it. It ain't just one person. What I'm saying, just eating off one person, but we're building together. Even you don't have to have a lot to build either. What I'm saying, you don't have to have 1,000 followers or nothing like that. You just what I'm saying, just got a few social media posts showing what you do. What I'm saying, we can help market that.
So
So
true.
just want to get that out
So
there.
true. I got a question to ask. Right now, we're talking about relationships, right? So, my question, maybe you could give
All right.
me insight for those out there watching Twins Water Show live and later on. My question to you is like, how do you feel if, let's say, you was with somebody in the years ago, the exes they call it, right? Whatever, and y'all haven't spoken to each other in years, but it's just that connection. Like going.
Right.
It's like that. It's like for our reason that you always think about them, or like you see synchronicities, as they call it. You see their name popular.
All
So
right.
how do you feel about that? Like,
I mean, so like bumping up to an old fling or
yeah,
whatever,
it's just like
or is
if it was,
that, or what do you mean feel about that? Like, you talking about like spinning the block again, or are you talking about?
no, I mean,
Are you talking
no,
about?
it's like it's weird because it's like, for example, if you know someone years ago and things didn't happen for a reason, it is what it is. But then
Yeah,
the thing is, like, you start seeing certain things that remind you of that person. It's like, is it meant to happen? Like, have you guys told about things like that in the show? Or you don't go with this, right? Like, is it
yeah. We talk
okay? So
about
you don't go with
it. So I'm just trying to get what you're trying to ask.
oh
So you're saying, like, you this person you dated before, but y'all went y'all separate ways, and now you're starting to get the certain little things starting to remind you of that person of the past. And did you actually bump into that person, or are you just getting
no,
the
it's
memories
just like
back? You just
Right.
the
Yeah.
the memories. You know, I really do believe in like that ESP type
Yes,
shit.
telepathy.
So
Yes, yes.
yeah, yeah. So it could be possible that he could, whoever it is, could be on that, you could be on that person's mind. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you could be kind of feeling, getting them vibes, them frequencies. You know what I'm saying? Even though y'all are far away. So I mean, would I play on it? I probably wouldn't. You know, I probably wouldn't um,
Right.
pursue it. And this is me talking from a single person standpoint. You know, my
No, no,
wife is
listen.
watching.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying in general because I mean
But
I know people that have experienced that, so I was like, let me ask for
yeah,
advice because I know personally people that gone through that and they're like,
yeah.
so I was like, is it
I would say this, but I ain't fin- I say I probably wouldn't pursue it, but I would probably be more alert and more aware to it now. So if it starts happening more
right?
repeatedly, then you know what I'm saying, I may, you know what I'm saying, hey, you know, just wanted to reach out, see how things are, just, you know, see what you was up to. You know, came across my mind the other day, just wanted to see what you was up to.
Okay.
And then and that's if you know what I'm saying, if you feel the need to, because you know, it depends on if you get memories of somebody that's like
Oh
abusive or something
no,
like that,
no.
then yeah,
I was like, cut that off.
yeah. Oh yeah, right. Yeah. So it just depends.
Okay, cool, cool. I mean, like I said, it's good because people in my shoes later on are like, oh, thank you for word of advice. People don't know, so
Yeah, yeah.
it's a general situation with that.
Right. Right. So yeah, I mean, like I say, I believe in that frequency stuff.
Gotcha.
So it's been, you know, like I say, it's plenty of times I looked up and then, you know what I'm saying, ain't had to look around the room, but I just looked right up, turned my head, and that person looking right at me. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about.
Yes,
So you know
yes.
what I'm saying? I get that. Yeah. And that's also because of how I grew up, because, you know what I'm saying, me being only black, it was always eyes looking at me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very sensitive to feeling, you know what I'm saying, when eyes are on me, you know what I'm saying,
Gotcha.
stuff like that. But I think everybody, you know what I'm saying, everybody has it. They just don't probably pay attention to it as much, maybe as others do. But yeah, I definitely believe in that. And like I say, you probably crossed the person's mind, you know what I'm saying, within that week or so. I bet you probably did.
Interesting.
If it's just out the blue and that person's thinking of them, like, and I bet you that person probably crossed his mind.
It's okay. It's okay. All right. So it's interesting. Like I said, I like how
Any more questions? Or you
we
good?
telling the audience, you know,
Or we
yeah, exactly.
froze?
No, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
I can't hear
You
you.
see me? Wait, can you see me?
I still can't hear you.
Oh,
I don't know.
oh no. Okay, I'm
I can't
here.
hear
I'm
you.
here. Oh crap. Oh man. All right.
Let's see.
Okay. Hello. Hello. Oh no. Oh, we're trying to come back on. Oh, what's going on here? Hello. Well, we'll see if we get back on here, guys, on the show. This is amazing. I just love this, guys. Doing what I love to do, just helping people, supporting everyone what they're doing, and also getting great advice or getting advice for everybody out there watching worldwide. So it's really cool, because we're always helping other people with different situations at hand, depending what the matter is. Well, that's said and done. So you guys already know. We're gonna try to get our guest back on here, and let's see if we get him back on. Uh, let's see if we get him back on here. Or for a few minutes. Like I said, definitely support his amazing show. I'm gonna put it one more time on here. We'll hopefully get him back on here in a few minutes. But again, support his amazing show. It's called Heart2Heart Talk Relationship Talk Show. As you mentioned, it's also virtual and also I think on online, or virtual and also in person. Phoebe. Yes. Okay. Just to respond to Heart2Heart. Yes, I think he froze, but I'm waiting for him to come back on just to close out. If you could come back in a few minutes just to wrap up, let me know, please. Because I'm like, okay, what's going on? I know like computer computer sometimes act up, the glitching and that, but maybe it's like, I don't know, but hopefully it comes back up before we continue on the show with other things. But one more time, guys, you could definitely support him. His amazing show. It's called Heart to Heart Relationship Talk Show. Support him, support his brand, amazing, amazing stuff. You talk about a lot of different things, relationships, and different things that matter on the show itself, on the show. So definitely go support them with that in mind. Okay, no problem. You check. Okay, no problem. Cool. Thank you. But we show one more time. So again, you guys could support him. The brand is called Heart to Heart Relationship Talk Show, and as you guys see, is a lot of amazing people are on there, different hosts, different type of people in the panel. Each, I think it's each week or so, is each time they're they on the show. And they talk about different things, like he just mentioned, from heartbreaks to marriages to all types of relationships, poly, the list goes on. So, I mean, if you really want to get advice, you could definitely tap into them. They also, like I said, they have people that are engaged with them. You're able to, ask questions, and they will answer your questions as well. So definitely it's a great way to listen. You want to go check them out, man. Support them, support. I always say that each and every time, depending who we have on the show, please go and support everyone, because I know how hard it is out there to be seen or to be heard. And with that in mind, I think a lot of times we need to just support each other and support the brand itself as it is. Oh, thank you. Okay, so let me put that on the chat here on the screen. Hold on one second. Okay, so it says, all right, the last Wednesday of every month at Cola Lounge. All right, so guys, as you guys, it stays here just to get confirmation. They do the shows live at it's every last Wednesday. So it's the last Wednesday of each month. They do the show live on the Cola, how I said it right, Cola Lounge. So guys, support them. This is really great. It's really great. And like I said, they talk about a lot of different situations in relationships and things that, we need to talk more about, and I think a lot of times, I was mentioning earlier in the show here, that there's a lot of times where we don't really discuss a lot of things that, we see things on TV, and how sometimes things are kind of made for TV, if you know what I'm talking about. They don't really discuss the nitty gritty of certain things we need to talk more about in relationships. And I think this is really great, because they're very more to let you know what's up. You get to get more information about that, and it's really cool. I like that. It's really, really cool. So you guys already know. Yes. But hopefully we'll get him back on in a few minutes. Hopefully say goodbye to him on here, and we're gonna, after that, continue off on celebrity gossip. We got a few on that as well. We got some updates on that. And then we're going to talk about this month. As you guys know, I did try to do a couple of weeks ago on this month in July, but it was something with the audio. So I had it with the video itself. So this time I retested, pre-test they call it, and I was able to hear, hopefully you'll be able to hear it as well. So I'll be also playing that a bit on the Sarcoma Awareness Month video, which we'll have a doctor who is actually professional. It's a news coverage. And basically it's a professional who, a doctor that basically is discussing about the awareness about it and what things to do and that sort. So we're going to play that in a while as well. And you know how we do in the show. So with that in mind, it is what it is, right? So we're just waiting. Hopefully he comes back on in a few minutes. If not, let me try to contact him. Hold on. 1 second, guys. We live. Sometimes you live, you gotta go with the punches, as they say. You know what I mean? So 1 second, hold on. I know I just had him here. Okay, 1 second. All right, so hopefully we get back on in a few minutes. So yes. Quick announcements on here while we get them on in a few minutes. Again, guys, you can follow me on my Instagram, which is @official Vero G. You follow, I will follow back. All that said and done. Also, while we take a quick break on here, while we wait for him to get on the show. Also, I am finishing up, as we speak, I'm literally finishing up the August issue of the magazine for the Vero G Spotlight magazine. But again, if you want to I'm going to work on putting up the new one which is sometime soon. I'm working on the June and July right now, wrapping that up, putting it up now. I was a bit behind, but the August one's coming out very soon after that. And I will be working on the September issue. So if anybody's interested to be on that issue, you know where to find me. Definitely contact me, and let's see how you can be able to be on the magazine for anything, either for a cover or feature for both, or either a magazine ad placement on that as well. Yeah. So also, I guess it again quickly, if you'd like to be a guest on the show as well, we have openings now for August. July is already done, but August is available if you'd like to be on the show here. We usually do on Fridays and Sundays. So if you'd like to be on here, you're welcome to contact me on my social media platforms and to make that happen. Yes. Prior to that, like I said again, guys, we got a lot of more to talk about here in a few minutes. Also, we already talked about Puff Daddy, about the whole case I've been working on for the past 7 weeks. Each week discussing updates on the case and people that were testified and all that said and done. And I honestly going to put my input on this again. But I would say quickly on here, with that said, I really, truly feel there was injustice. And what I mean by that is the fact that how Puff Daddy got away with it. Money and power really does play a part into people's lives, right? As they say. And I don't know. I just feel like all that was scrutinized in this trial. He got let go for the lesser charges. And that's just like, he may just do 10 years then. And I'm like, this guy basically prostituted his ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, ex-fiance or girlfriend at the time, Casey. Basically pimped her out. I mean, come on, like you have men each week screwing her and you're just there watching and being off your shit. Like I just don't understand. You have male prostitutes coming from all over the world to, you know, entertain your purposes while she's suffering. Even though she got paid off with the lawsuit, she got paid off with the hotel. Okay, that's fine. And then that tell-all book, forgive me, she was gonna release. Eventually, he shut her up with that. And I'm like, you know, why can't we finally get justice served? You know how many people have violated, not only her, many other people that he has violated, from famous people, as we know, from her, his former baby mama, or as they call it, Kim Porter. That's a whole nother story itself, because a lot of allegations apparently stating that he had a hand in her death. Like, they said that she died from pneumonia and all the related issues. I'm like, I don't believe that. She was a healthy, amazing woman caring for her children at the time. And I'm like, yeah, something don't seem right. But again, I'll Be Sure has a book coming out September. I don't know what date, but I know for September for sure. That's coming up in 2 months. And it's a book discussing about P. Diddy in the hand of his baby moms, as you know, Quincy's is the son they have together. And yeah, it's going to be really good. I really want to get the book because I cannot wait. I cannot stress this enough. I cannot wait to finally read the book in full detail. Because remember, he also had, supposedly, he's saying there was a hand in how he ended up getting a coma. He almost died, people. He almost died. And now he said after he came back from the dead, basically, and revived and able to recover and all that said and done, now he's like, full force, I'm going in and I'm going to take names down with me too. So, you know, he has a lot of things he's going to expose about Puff Daddy. Even though whatever happened now is done with, he's going to be serving time. We're going to get more information on that. I'll update you with that on, I believe they said October. We will get more information when he gets his sentence date, which is October, but it'll give more information on the years or whatever they're going to add to his lesser charges, as they call it, with that whole situation. So I can't wait. I will update you that on as well, but I'm going to feed you on some things that's what I found out online after he was convicted with the lesser crimes, and also other situations with that as well. So yeah, you guys already know. We're just waiting for him. If he, I'm trying to see if he could come back in a few minutes. I'm trying to see what's going on here with, yeah. Well, if he comes back, we'll just get him back on the show. So we'll just be working on that. But thank you again, Timothy Hill, the producer for the amazing show, which is called Heart2Heartrts Talk Show, relationship talk show, and definitely go support him. And it's, like I said, just amazing stuff, the amazing things all together. So definitely go support him if you guys get a chance to. And if he gets on before we leave, let me know. I appreciate it to just say goodbye to everybody on here on the show as well. All right, so we're gonna get into it now. We're gonna actually take a quick break on here. After that, we're gonna do celebrity news, and I said it done. So we're gonna take a quick music break on here. I should have updated them. It's okay. It's okay. I'll just send it to them later on. The artists I selected this week for the music break segment, as they call it. So I want to get that situated for you guys. Hold on one second. I know I just had it here. Why it tends to disappear on me? What's going on? There it is. I have a tendency, like, where are the things are at? Like, they tend to disappear and come back. Which one is it, All right, guys, so let's get into music break segment. We'll be right back. We're going to play first. We had this artist actually, 2 weeks ago, I think, was it? On the show before we took a break. Big shout out to JR, the artist. We're going to play his song right now, which is featuring Frequency, called Letter to You. We're going to play that. After that, we're going to play the lovely artist, Shauna Knapp. I hope I said it right, Knapp. Her video is called Ladies Night, so I cannot wait to play that for you guys tonight as well. After that other song, and then we're gonna play my boy, who actually hooks up my graphic designs for my covers and all that said and done. He goes by The Fat Boy, featuring Boo Berry. The song or video is called The Potion. I like that. So we'll be right back as you're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show with your host, Vero G. And hope you're enjoying this. Hope you're enjoying the show. And if you would like to share, like, comment, you can do so on here. We're live and all this said and done. So let's take a quick music break, and we'll be right back.
Letter to you, sit down, let the nigga speak. When I'm about to say to you, it's about to make you think. I got so much on my mind, I can't even sleep. Took L's for the end of your love, like I'm the letter E. I'ma keep it P, knowing that you had an option, but it wasn't me. Only wanna be your man, but I couldn't be. Guess I had to lose you just to find me. Should've been my rough rider, supposed to be my Eve. Say I'm not yours, I ain't even had no cheese. I ain't even had no cheese, gave up on me when you said you wanna leave. You tell me I ain't shit, but you ain't shit either. Jungle out here since I'm lying, you the cheater. Now you on the lame shit, still on the same shit. Going back and forth, got me going on the same trip. Feeling in the air like the nigga Benny Siegel. Now I know how it feel like Wayne said I'm single. Smoking back to back, got me high in the ego. Balance it out, and ain't no good without the evil. Ain't no good without the evil. Got me hiding in the ego. Here's a letter to you, I just gotta keep it real. Letter to you, just telling you how I feel. Letter to you, I just gotta keep it moving. Letter to you, I'm not the only one you're choosing. Letter to you, I just gotta keep it real. Letter to you, I'm just telling you how I feel. Letter to you, I just gotta keep it moving. Letter to you, I'm not the only one you're choosing.
Dear Anonymous, you're real, you're beautiful, honest. This letter is way much more than how I adore your celebration of your accomplishments. And how you did is astonishing. Like change, you didn't let it fade. You said it made you face to face any fade that stood in your way. You toppled it with a smile. Such a beautiful child. No daddy, no mama, through fame and the drum and the drought. The rain, the problems, the ups, the down. Hate, they prayed on God. See, they shades while you erupt and sprout to a place that's way beyond feet. Sincerely, the rose that grew from the concrete.
It's ladies' night. It's ladies' night. It's ladies' club, said it's time to go out. It's been a while since we had a night on the town. We got our hair done, nails did, outfit like wow. Makeup on fleek, cause it's going down, yeah, it's going down. We look like superstars when we pull up to the club. All the brothers jocking, even ladies showing us love. We walk in the door and gotta wait in line. When it comes to kicking it, we don't waste time. It's time to shine on. Head straight to the bar, bartender gives us a wink. What you ladies having? No round of shots and no round of drinks. The DJ's bumping, dance floor's jumping. So we head to the middle of the floor to shake something on. As we break it down, all eyes on us. When we pop it and shake it, the whole club erupts. This is for my sexy ladies, put your hands in the sky. If you're with your chicks and you look fly, come on. It's ladies' night, it's ladies' night, and we doing our thing. Showing up, showing out, ain't no shame in our game. It's ladies' night, it's ladies' night, and we doing our thing. Showing up, showing out, ain't no shame in our game. It's ladies' night, it's ladies' night, and we doing our thing. Showing up, showing out, ain't no shame in our game. It's ladies' night, it's ladies' night, and we doing our thing. Showing up, showing out, ain't no shame in our game. It's ladies' night. The haters hating, but we don't care. Let them hate, and we gon' keep stunting, cause we booming like 808s. Don't be mad, cause he's looking at me. It ain't my fault that your man wanna feel the bass. When me and my ladies get together, we all trouble. Stay fresh from head to toe, on point, but so subtle. And we don't need a guy to come buy us a drink. We pop our own bottles in VIP, cause we all hustle. A bottle of Jaeger, one Patron, and one rim. Mix it with a little juice, holla back if you hear me. Taking pics with my ride or die chicks. Steady breaking it down, from my head to my hips. Moving it to the mix, till 2:45. Club's about to close, we finishing our drinks. But before we leave, my girl said, when you wanna do this again? I said, next weekend, yeah. It's ladies' night, it's ladies' night, and we doing our thing. Showing up, showing out, ain't no shame in our game. It's ladies' night, it's ladies' night, and we doing our thing. Showing up, showing out, ain't no shame in our game. It's ladies' night, it's ladies' night, and we doing our thing. Showing up, showing out, ain't no shame in our game. It's ladies' night, it's ladies' night, and we doing our thing. Showing up, showing out, ain't no shame in our game. It's ladies' night, it's ladies' night, it's ladies' night, it's ladies' night, it's ladies' night.
Feel it, then I need to know. Love potion number 9. If you feel it, then I need to know. Love potion. When's the last time? Dressed to the 9, everything shine. Come alive in the nighttime. Sipping that wine, roses, taking our time. Poses, mine all mine, chosen. Do your 2-step one time, then hold it. Do your 2-step 2 times if you living your life like it's golden. Let's get closer, let's get cozy. Rest your shoulders, stress you holding. Let things go, let's find an ocean. Dip your toes in, yeah. Refresh your soul, it's X's and O's. You live and you learn, there's questions and goals. The ups and downs, the yeses and nos. The cucks and clowns, the X's and O's. The background, tell me what I need to know. Second round, I like my tequila cold, yeah. If you feel it, then I need to know, baby. If you feel it, then I need to know. Mama, if you feel it, then I need to know. If you feel it, then I need to.
Love potion.
Then I need to know, baby. If you feel it, then I need to know, mama. If you feel it, then I need to know, If you feel it, then I need to. ain't gotta worry about them, baby, we winning. Crush linen, shitting on all these other women. Just kidding, you a dime to all these pennies. I'm smitten, looking at you like sky's the limit. And the symmetry is crazy, the energy amazing. The chemistry is hotter than blazes. You don't gotta chase it, ain't nothing about it basic. Off to the races, I catch a couple court cases, nothing to play with. That other shit in poor taste, stuck in the matrix. We let them other boys hate, then up in the pavement. Other bitches for the streets, they come from the pavement, huh? If you feeling me, then say it, yeah. If you feel it, then I need to know, baby. If you feel it, then I need to know, mama. If you feel it, then I need to know, huh? If you feel it, then I need to. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, tap that little bell icon so you're notified first. You know, all the good algorithm stuff. Stay tuned.
All right. We're back, guys, watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. Your host, Vero G, in the building. That's right. We were having our guest here in a few minutes. He just said his phone died, so he had to try to figure it, get back on. He needs to say goodbye to you guys. So give us a few seconds on that while he gets back on the show. With that is in mind. So again, we just played artist JR, the artist song. Actually, JR the artist featuring Frequency, the first video, which is our first song. Letter to You. We played the second artist, Shana Knapp. Always say Knapp or Nap, forgive me. The song was called Ladies Night, and also we just played that song by artist The Fat Boy featuring Boo Berry. It's called Love Potion. Now I remember that song briefly, Love Potion #9, a movie. Remember that back in the days with Sandra Bullock? That was one of my favorite movies in the 90s. When she was like really coming out back in the days, and she was doing movies back to back, like blockbuster movies back then. And yeah, that movie never. Every time I might have to see it tonight. I'm gonna probably watch it tonight. Yeah, Love Potion #9. If y'all don't know, guys, listen. This you can tell how old I am. I love the 90s, 80s movies. I even go back to the 70s, but I'm more of an 80s baby, you know that. So yeah. But yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in. We're gonna wait for our guests to come in a few minutes. Just say goodbye to you guys. And after that, we're gonna do the celebrity gossip here and all that other good stuff here on, the show. We do 10 to 10, all that said and done. Also, we have a guest this Sunday. She is an amazing, lovely gospel artist. She will be on here, I believe, more or less same time. With that meant, the whole situation. But yes, we'll be having her this Sunday, actually. Sunday, we got that correct. She goes by the name of, make sure I get it correctly, Tamika, I hope I get this right, Chanel Staples. If I said it wrong, forgive me. But we'll be having her this Sunday on the show. I'm very excited, to see what she's doing and, talk that good, amazing stuff she's doing about gospel and upcoming stuff and work projects and all that stuff done. So you guys already know. So let's see. We got a comment here on the. Oh, okay? She said song is fire. I'm thinking which song though. I don't know because we just played 3 for now. I'm trying to figure which one, but just let me know which one because I'm trying to figure. We played like 3, I think. I'm not for sure though, but yeah. But yeah, definitely. So. You guys said, we know how we do. We just try to support everyone. We try to just put out good stuff, you guys, and support. I always say, I can't stress this enough. Support is really crucial on what, everybody's doing out there and just doing great things for themselves and to help everyone along the way. It's really, really cool. So you guys already know. You guys already know what that's said and done. So let me take that music break thing out. I just realized that. I'm like talking to you like, what is that doing on there? Yeah. So. Yeah, like I said, also you want to be a guest on the show, guys. We have openings now as we speak for August. I want to say April, August. So if you guys like to support in any way possible, you guys already know. You just hit me up on my DM. Again, my Instagram is @officialVeroG. And yeah, pretty much I think that's it for now. I think for the moment. So, yeah. But yeah, other than that, we just trying to get you guys get seen, be heard. And just get it out there. Just get it out there for you guys to be on that situation. Oh, that's it. So we're just waiting. Hold on 1 second. I see something. I'm gonna double check. Huh? Okay. I don't see him. No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Okay, hold on. All right, guys. Hold on. I'm like multitasking today. All right, hold on. Yeah, we're trying to work this out, people. We're trying to get this so we can see on the show. We got a lot of good things for you guys. I cannot wait. With the celebrity stuff, I can't wait to give you guys some interesting scoop on that. Ooh, you guys already know. And we're gonna talk about a couple other things here before we get out of here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But like I said again, this Sunday we'll be having an amazing guest as well. And again, back to opens for now. Anybody who wants to be the guest, either an artist, this goes on. Doesn't matter what you do. If you like to be on the show, you're welcome to contact me. And let's make it happen. So you guys already know. And like I said, other than that, quickly on here on this show, I cannot stress this enough. Officially on announcement segment, but I'll say it one more time on here. My new single will be coming out in August. Yes, August. I'll give you guys the official release date very soon on my social media handles, so I'll let you guys know when it's officially out. But again, it's called Rompe Mi Corazón. It's a full Spanish single, and I cannot wait. It'll be available on all digital platforms. Also, like I said again to you guys on here, I'll say it again. The 7th album, which we called My Anxiety, will be out in September. So you guys already know I'm ready to finally put this music out there. And the Energy album, which was supposed to be out this year, got pushed back again, but it will be officially out next year of 2026. So again, I cannot wait to give you guys great music, great content, and support. If you haven't had a chance, let me put this up quickly on the screen here. My latest album, which has been out for some time now, if you haven't had a chance to check it out, you could do so. It's called Brand New Me. Go support that album. It's really good. It's available on iTunes Music, Apple Music, forgive me, Spotify, Tidal, I believe Google Play, Deezer, Amazon. I mean, wherever else, just type up the album, you'll see it all over the world. Please go support that album. I mean, listen, I cannot stress this enough. This album was really my baby. I mean, I have other albums already out for some time, but this one I feel like it's the breakthrough album for me as an independent artist. And I think people need to really appreciate art itself and putting all your passion to your music and all that said and done. I think it's really a big essential. And any artist is out there watching and tuning in later on, understanding how crucial it is when you put your work into your vision into work and to put it out there as a product, and to see the amazing kind of feedback or things you see out of it. I think it's really worth. And I think a lot of times people kind of overlook it and don't realize, it's unfortunate, but it's what it is. So you guys already know. But just keep working, keep pushing, keep being consistent, keep doing your thing as an artist, no matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you do in general. It could be art, it could be architect, it could be any type of field of work you're doing. And just keep being on top of it and work hard and grind. And I think that's really beneficial, because you're going to see the work you put in is going to come back into for double. So I always say that, always keep doing that if possible. Do so. You guys already know. So we're trying to get him back here just to say hello or say goodbye. Forgive me, say goodbye to you guys, because we got to continue on with the show. Excuse me. Just trying to see. I don't know. He's not. Excuse me. I don't know. We're just gonna have to continue on because we have more things we gotta talk about in the show. I'm just trying to get him on quickly and just say goodbye to you guys. Hold on 1 second. I don't know. All right, so let me yeah. I'm gonna play one of the songs from the album so you guys can hear it, and then we get back onto the show. And we're gonna continue on with the show. Hopefully he'll get on before we leave. So with that in mind, this is called Brand New Me. It's one of my songs, one of my biggest songs from the album is called Scars. Please go check out that song. It's a whole different sound for me. So it's a whole situation with that. All right, guys, we'll be right back. You're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show with your host, Vero G, and we'll be playing that song called Brand New Me based on the album itself, A Brand New Me. Go check that out.
Seasons tend to change. Time just passes by. Mistakes that were made. Setbacks that have stayed. Tears that I have cried made me more stronger. Lift up and conquer. For greatness to come. Oh, brand new me. There's more to see. From those dark times, more time to shine. Never thought to see the day. My life has changed. Brand new and to be. Never gave up on my dreams. See the light on my own. My moment is here to stay. My path has to see. My path has to see. Oh, brand new me. There's more to see. From those dark times, more time to shine. A brand new me. A brand new me. A brand new me. There's more to see. From those dark times, more time to shine. A brand new me. A brand new me. A brand new me. A
Yes, yes, yes. Hold on 1 second, guys. Take that picture off the screen. That's right. So we give you a little bonus right now on the show. That is myself, moi. That's right. It's called A Brand New Me. That's the album is out now for some time. That's one of the singles from the album. So definitely, guys, if you like it, please go support it. It's available on all digital platforms. As I said before, support is really crucial in anybody's career because it gives people a chance to hear you, what you do, and just share. I mean, share, like, what do you want to call it? And I think for the most part, it's great because it's crucial for everybody out there doing what they're doing and respect each other and what they have to do and take it from that point on, So you guys already know. We're still trying to get him out, at least to say goodbye to you guys. because we still got to keep a few more segments on here, on the show itself. All right, so we're trying to get him on here, or if not, I'll just call him. He could say bye to you guys. I'm just trying to figure that because we're time constraint right now, so I don't want to, how you call it, we're just trying to get the show going. But let me see if I could try to get him one more time on here. Okay, hold on one second. All right, so I just want to get confirmation because I want to make sure everything's in the situation. Oh, that's said and done. That's right. Again, you guys like the show, you guys could like, it's all tired. Like, share, and comment. We're being seen right now on Twitch, also on YouTube, and also on my Facebook Live, on my Facebook page. So again, if you like, share, all that said and done, I appreciate that as we speak on the show as well. So I just want to just also announce here, I will be wrapping up the July issue. I was technically supposed to do the June and July, but I was a bit set back due to personal things. So I will be doing usually I don't do this. So it's the first time I'm doing a double issue for the Vero G Spotlight magazine. So we'll be coming up very soon. And then the August one, it will be wrapping up very, very soon. So, as you know, August is coming up within, I think this week or so, I'm mistaken. So yeah, definitely want to get things balling. And like I said, and also September issue, I'm working on that very soon. So if you know anybody out there that would like to be on the magazine, depending what they do, are they a business person, are they promoting anything else, you guys know where to find me, all that said and done. So you guys already know. So we're trying to get him on to say bye to you guys. Now we're just gonna keep going. All right, so next segment on here on the show, you guys know we usually go crazy on the celebrity news, celebrity gossip. Yes, darling. Yes. You guys already know we're going crazy on this one now. So, and there's a lot of tea about Cardi B. Oh my God, don't get me started with that one. Ooh, child. Let's gotta say with that one. She's a whole mess herself. Let me get right into it. So let's get into celebrity news, everybody, on the show. Let's get right into it. Yes.
Audio Jungle.
All right, guys, that's celebrity news. Let's get right into it. First, before we get into the juicy stuff, we gotta pay a few homages to a few people. So, as you guys know, the Hulk Man, as you know him, Hulk Hogan, unfortunately has passed away at the age of 71 years old. It was just, I think, 2 days. It was yesterday, I believe he passed away 2 days ago. Apparently, he had died from cardiac arrest in his Florida home. Apparently, the EMS had went to his home for 30 minutes. They tried to revive him, but unfortunately, it was way too gone. It was already gone. So as we speak, he has passed away, and I know a lot of people have mixed feelings towards him, but I think in general, I remember him as a kid watching him years ago, the Saturday shows at night, Saturday Live, I think I forgot what it was on Channel 4 back many years ago. And then he used to be with WWF before he changes to WWE and the NWO. I mean, this man has so many life, he has so many different personas, from being Mr. America to being Hulk Hogan. I mean, the list goes on. But I think this man really has made an impact in the wrestling world. And I mean, Jesus, I know his family is mourning right now. My condolences to them at this time. And again, my condolences it's just those that were surrounding him, his wife right now, his ex-wife, his kids, I mean, his close friends, that's it enough. But again, our condolences to him at this time and his family. And he will always be forever missed. And I always saw him as a kid. He was one of my idols in the wrestling world, of course. And I think, it's unfortunate how he demise, but I think, we have to realize how life is very short and appreciate what we can. So our condolences to him at this time and his family at this time as well. Oh, sorry, I got a little choked up there. Also on celebrity news, just want to mention on here, let me get him the next person right now. Hold on. Do I have the picture? Yeah, okay. So, I mean, from one death, there's a few celebrity deaths that happened back to back, right? So, also, Michael Jamal, I hope I said his name right. Forgive me. I forgot to add him with so many people in my mind right now. what was his name? The young gentleman who played the son of Cosby, Michael Jamal. I hope I said it correct. I hope I get it right. Let me make sure I get it right. We'll go online right now and find out. Hold on. Michael Jamal Warner. He has passed away, I think, recently. I think this week or so, Costa Rica. He was there with his daughter and his family. They were having a family trip. And apparently he had passed away due to asphyxiation, which is basically drowning. And the tides had drawn him in. And unfortunately, there was no lifeguards. And his body was recovered and he's passed away. So our condolences to him at the time, his family as well. And the guy here on the screen, that's Ozzy Osbourne. He also has passed away. He just did his last concert as well not too long ago. And again, our condolences to his family at this time. So we also have, hold on, we have our guest here. We just want to say quickly goodbye to you guys. Let's try to get him on here quickly because we gotta keep going. Hold on, let's see if he's on the show right now. Hello there. I don't see you. Do you hear me? Hello? Hello? This is becoming awkward. All right, let's see if we get him back on in a few minutes. Let's just try to figure that out. Okay, so quickly back on celebrity news. Let me just get that for you guys 1 second. Hold on. Okay, this was an interesting one right here. I thought I seen it all until this whole case became very interesting. All right, so as you guys know, this gentleman here on this is on my right side. He goes by the name of Ramir. He is the person who's accusing. He's the son of Jay-Z, as you guys see there. In the middle, that's his mom, who passed away, unfortunately, who stated that she met Jay-Z. It was years ago. And she was a teenager, by the way. I think she was the age of 15 or 16 that ended up being pregnant by Jay-Z. It was before he became famous. And apparently that's what their love child, who was the gentleman on the right side, who's saying that he's a love child of Jay-Z's. As you guys know, quick story before we get into the update on this case. Apparently he states that for a lot of years, he's been asking Jay-Z to finally get a DNA test to just confirm if he's the father or not. But he's been stating for many years the time that he's been going to courts, trying to basically say, hey, listen, man, just tell me you're my father or not. Just do the test, and then that's it. That's it, right? So apparently his Rock Nation, as you know, that's his label and all that said and done. And his team had many times denied this request from the courts. They stating that it's false. He's not the son. The father, forgive me, he's not the father of this son right at this time. The man who's proclaiming he's his father. Many times it stated that's not his son, it's not true, denying it. And then there was actual story where apparently Ramir, what's his name? Ramir, had mentioned it in one of the interviews I saw it, where apparently it got to a point where he had a death threat. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, his car got shot up. That was a warning sign. So basically, he didn't mind. He said, you know what, my French, fuck this shit. I'm going to do what I gotta do to prove to this man that I'm his son, and all that's said and done. Now that was just as of recent. Now apparently there was, as of this month, I think in July 18th exact, was the date where the court demanded Jay-Z to take the DNA test. Excuse me, and all that said and done. Now I'm going to update you recently what just happened, which was a bombshell, because I'm thinking, why would this man now, step back and say, no, I'm not gonna do this or prolong or continue on this case. So it states here, his name is Ramir Satterthwaite, hope I said it correctly. He is the alleged son of Jay-Z. He states here, actually, he states in the article recently, as of now, this week, he dropped a paternity lawsuit. I don't know how, why. This man is fighting for how many years to prove this man has been his father. I'm trying to still figure this shit out. So it states here, the man who has been long claimed to be the music mogul's son has officially withdrawn his legal petition requesting that the hip-hop icon submit to a court-ordered paternity test. After years of fighting to establish a biological connection to Sean Jay-Z Carter, the notice to drop the case was filed in California on Friday, as I just told you, July 18th, bringing a pause to a saga that has spanned over a decade. I told you, he's been fighting this for years. Yeah. It states here, if the petition is dismissed without prejudice, Satterthwaite has the right to refile his complaint at any time. I still can't believe this shit. It states here now, Ramirez, now in his 30s, maintains that Jay-Z has a romantic relationship with his late mother, Wanda, in the 90s. I told you guys, which allegedly led to his birth in 1993. Despite his persistent public claims, Jay-Z has dismissed Ramirez's remarks as quote and unquote fabricated. And no paternity test has ever been administered or ordered by the court. Earlier this year, Ramirez spoke candidly to the Daily Mail, expressing frustration at the lack of response from the billionaire, entertainer, and entrepreneur. Quote unquote, he states here, if he is not, why can't he prove me wrong? He asks, go to the courtroom and do what everyone else has to do. I can take a no. I can take being embarrassed. I've been through a lot. I could take me being embarrassed. I just can't take him no longer saying anything. It is not fair. I'm not coming to the courts for the. Forgive me. I am coming to the courts for the truth. Damn. All right. So it states here, despite the emotional toll, Ramirez has remained firm in stating that his motivation was never financial gain or fame. I would never hate Jay-Z. I respect him for everything he did, he said. I have been going through a whole lot for the many years because of this case. Me and my mom had my godmom. We have seen the worst in people, slandering my name, saying I want Jay-Z money. He added, I am going to fight until I am not here no more. If it takes another 10 years, another 50, I may take this to the grave with me. But everyone can say I fought this to the end. I'm not trying to do this to make anyone seem like a bad person or a bad father. Ramirez claimed rumors that his late mother, who passed away in 2016, prior to her death, she reportedly recorded a clip in which she reiterated her son's allegations against Jay-Z. My name is Wanda Satterthwaite, and I am the mother of Ramirez Satterthwaite, she said in a video according to Radar Online. Today is April 20th, 2016, and I want the world to know that I support my son in his paternity suit with Sean Corey Porter. I stand by my allegations against this man. Ooh, boy. Ooh, this is crazy. Ooh, the mic drop is just crazy. Mic drop is... Oh, Lord. I don't know how you guys feel about this whole situation, but I'm telling you, the tea is sipping. And unfortunately, right now it's on a hold. I just hope and pray to God that this man, if he decides to go back in through the courts and the proceedings and all that said and done, finally gets that DNA test to prove he is not father. I'm going to tell you right from the strength, when I'm looking at this picture between them two, that's his son. Don't tell me he ain't. Do you not see the similarities of their features in the face? Let me tell you. Okay, the eyebrows, okay? I mean, look, the receding hairline. I mean, come on now. Listen. You could. I mean, the lips. You can see the lips. My God, you don't see the ears? I mean, Jesus Christ. It's like his identical twin. It's just younger. I mean, if you guys will prove me wrong, let me know. I think this man exactly looks just like him, just younger. That's it. Crazy. I mean, this man is really trying to dodge a bullet. And I'm talking about Jay-Z, by the way. So, I mean, if he had the decency to just finally do it, you know what I'm saying? So this man can have closure in his life. That's all I got to say. You know what I mean? It's only right. I think for me personally, if he wants to do the right thing for him, let him just do what he got to do in that time. Whew, child. A whole lot of shit going on here. All right, so next one is interesting and juicy, by the way. Cardi B. Yes. Cardi B. Now, you guys know before I get to the story, now, she was on and off with Offset for how many years they've been together. Married and had, 3 kids, something like that. So, as we speak, you know the whole story. Well, he was with her, he was playing her, and she was a loyal woman, and she got tired of his cheating ways and said, fuck it. So, she finally filed divorce on him. Offset was now with some chick, I don't know who she is, and he's on and off with different women. And apparently Cardi B said, fuck it, you know what? If he's out there doing his thing, I'm about to be divorced. I'm able to do my thing too, right? I mean, shit, why not, right? So apparently, to my understanding, you know, she's just been living a single life, doing her thing, and, you know, music is priority, her children, all that said and done. Also, you know, there's a lot of allegations about her latest child. I think her name is Blossom or Daisy. I think it's Daisy or Blossom, one of those. They're stating that there's allegations. Now, I don't know if that's true because I wasn't there with them. But there's some proof or someone stating out there, rumor mill, let's keep it what it is, that apparently her last child is not Offset. They're stating that, unfortunately, the gentleman that she ended up breaking up with recently, it may be the child's father. Now, I'm not a paternity test person. I don't know anything about this shit, so I can't say anything less about this whole case. So I'm staying out of that one. But I don't know what you people think about this. I don't know. But anyway, let me get into this interesting scenario about her and this last boyfriend she got with, the recent guy she was recently with. Actually, he went on his way, and they went to somewhere. I forgot where it was exactly. And he ended up giving her it was like a weekend or something. They went somewhere. I don't know, it was England or something, and he actually rented out a castle for her. Listen, a castle. What man out there ain't show love for you and giving you let you experience a castle experience, okay, for a vacation? Hello, okay. Have you seen shit? Let me know. Damn, I need to know right now. All right, so let me get into the story quickly on here. So yeah, it's stating here. I just want to add here. It says Cardi B announces baby number 4, which I told you. Oh, they're stating that she's pregnant with him. See, I don't know. There's a lot of speculation that is saying that her belly got bigger, that she, this and the third. They're saying that it's Stefan Diggs. That's the guy I'm talking about, by the way. And they're stating this allegations, by the way, that Cardi B announces baby number 4, which I don't know is true. But Stefan Diggs, Offset is now threatening to sabotage her album release. Now, listen, there's a whole speculation going on here. You guys already know Cardi B on some interesting shit, so Anyway, so let's get into the story about her and that gentleman who I just mentioned, Stefan Diggs. Now, apparently they were dating for some time. She was officially made announced on the red carpet, in the basketball game, all that said and done, lovely dovely. Until one day, Mr. Stefan Diggs dumped her. That was an interesting story. So apparently it states here, on his own words, that it states here that boy Stefan said Cardi BBL smelled like expired dumpster juice mixed with hot dog water and regret. He said it walked in the room before she did. Damn, that's some harsh words. Now I'm gonna read this one more time. There's another thing he states here. During an exclusive interview, Diggs did not hold back his blunt assessment. He says, quote unquote, it was rough or tough. I just couldn't handle it anymore. Her BBL had a smell that was unbearable. I tried to be understanding, but it affected everything. The comments quickly went viral, prompting a deeply emotional response from Cardi B, who was seen breaking down in tears during a recent live stream. Fans and followers flooded social media expressing shock, support, and disbelief over the candid and unusual details of the breakup. Now, this is what he said. It's unfortunate because they seem like a cute couple. They were doing anything, whatever. Now, I'm not an expert in BBLs because I got my own ass, and I never had money to put fake ass in me. I'm just saying, right? But what the case may be, I mean, ladies, gents, you're more than welcome to add on to this whole story. If you knew from day one she had an odor in her ass, why you never told her from day one? Why you waited this long to get some ass and go out there and make her look like an idiot, bring you into her world, her kids, and now saying, nah, I can't take that smell her ass because now, it's not just my cup of tea. Listen, if day one, if you didn't sniff her ass and just smell the difference, what's the difference between then and now? Hello, you just getting that clout, bro. Like, you using her for fame. Like I said, I know Stefan Diggs is supposed to be like, what? Oh, boy, is he a football player? I don't know what he is. Supposedly, right? I don't know. Basketball player, football player, I don't know what the fuck he is. I never heard her do it until she put him on the scene. Ain't this some bullshit, right? And I mean, of course she's brokenhearted. She put her heart to her sleeve. She got played by Offset for how many years? She finally let down her guard. She's like, I'm gonna get with this guy. I think man looking good. And then boom, he puts it out there, and then he exposes her on social media saying, her ass stink. I couldn't deal with it no more. I ain't laughing about the situation, but it's just sad. But then I heard stories about Stefan Diggs. It's a cheater. He plays around. He gets around. So it's like, when it comes to these celebrities and their relationships, whatever they want to call it in Hollywood, sometimes it's best to keep certain things private because you're not making yourself look stupid. Not for Cardi B, but for the gentleman who end up being with her. And then the times you've been with her privately or whatever publicly and seen, you never told her in the ear, yo, mommy, your ass stink. You got to get your shit checked, or maybe tell the doctor to take that shit out. Like, you never had the decency to tell her, but you're going to put on fucking blast on all these social media platforms and outlets. Come on, man. That's some foul shit. Like, I wouldn't take that for shit. I'm sorry. I wouldn't take that for nothing. I can't. I can't deal with this shit. I don't know. Oh, this is some weird shit, people. I don't know. It just throws me off with this whole situation. Let's see what else is on. Hey, what's this? Oh, yes, the Smurfs. That's what I was like, what picture is that? All right, guys, you guys know the Smurf movie is out now officially for some time now. And yes, I didn't see the comments. I'm about to. Oh, he's a football player. All right, got you. I'm gonna get to you in a minute, Vinny. Hold on, stay right there. Don't leave yet. I'm gonna get that to you coming in the way. But yes, the Smurfs are officially out. The movie, as you know, Rihanna, of course, is one. I think the female. She plays the one in the middle with the blonde hair. She does the voiceover for that actress, or she plays the voiceover for that character. Forgive me. And yeah, she looked amazing. By the way, her kids. She's, as you know, she has baby number 3 coming on the way with her amazing husband, A$AP Rocky. But like I said again, she looks amazing. They're expecting a baby girl, by the way. She made the announcement. So I'm very excited when the baby gets, born, and they're gonna pronounce the name and all that stuff. So I can't wait. So right now, yeah, I just want to say the Smurfs movie is out now. I am a big Smurf head. I love Smurfs since a little kid watching the cartoon many years ago. But again, I just put a cheap plug. It's out now. Go support it. And yeah, you guys already know. Yes. So I'm gonna add one more thing to celebrity gossip. That's part of the Puff Daddy situation. But give me 1 minute. I'm looking to comments. We got a lot of people coming in right now. Hello there, everybody. We're tuning in. What's up, Cardi B? Let me see what he said. Vinny, what's up? Cardi B and Offset took an L. That'd be crazy if that were true. Listen, he said it in an interview. Vinny, he said that shit in an interview. He said her ass smell. Like, he didn't smell it the first day. Cardi dated that football player. Oh, yeah, that's the guy. Okay, that was him. The Stefan guy, yeah. That's him. I want to make sure. I was like, okay. BBLs are so. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm too broke to have fake ass, okay? God bless me with an ass. I'm going to walk the best way I can and utilize that shit, okay? Who goes out there to put a fake shit in your ass? Like, do you not know there's consequences for shit like that? You know what I mean? Get ass, we call that shit? Women out there, I ain't judging. But if you have no ass, if God has not graced you with an ass, go buy the pads for your ass, okay? It'll make you look nice with the jeans, depending what you're wearing. You know what I mean? Come on, Buying excessive crazy shit with medical stuff for putting in your ass, you know what it is? You're taking a risk with your heart and your health. Okay, please be safe out there. This whole situation is messy. Oh my God, yes it is. Yes it is. Cardi just needs to slow down and raise her kids. I've been saying that. Look, she's a great mom, by the way. She's amazing. She don't hire nannies, by the way. She does not. And I think what she's doing is amazing, by the way. So just focus on your kids and your career, your money. Like she said, that's your money. Get your money back, okay? Focus on that. Cardi chooses bad situations to be in. Yes. I so wholeheartedly agree to what you're saying right now. Yes. Yes. Now, from celebrity news, I want to announce this on the Puffy situation, right? Because this is really interesting. I saw this and I said I had to bring this to your attention on the P. Diddy case, right? Okay. So with that in mind, let's change up the scenario, as they call it. Now, apparently, as you guys know, ever since I mentioned it earlier on the show, but I'll mention it again. As you know, he has been out of the 5 charges, he only got the 2 lesser charges on his the P. Diddy case, right? So as you guys know. So prior to that, he's apparently going back, I think in October, that's when they do the sentencing, like depending how many years he'll be serving. Now I heard there's allegations that he'll be serving 10 years, up to 10 years. And if he does good behavior, he might get less than that. We don't know yet. So it depends on what the judges throws at him. And then with that whole ordeal and situation at hand. So you guys already know it's a little bullshit behind it, but let's see how this all turns out, right? So with that in mind, like I said, and now he's, as we speak, he's still at the Brooklyn location. I believe he's still there, the detention center in Brooklyn, and he'll be staying there until October, I believe. And that's what they make, like I told you before, his what do you call that shit? God, the date, depending what it is. So there's a few things I want to bring out attention because this really threw me off. So apparently it states here there is a Diddy lawsuit claims he used it. I cannot make this shit up. He used the notorious B.I.G., which is Biggie. We all know Biggie Smalls, right? He used Biggie's shirt to masturbate orgasm. Okay? There's a lawsuit out there. Listen, I can't make this shit up. Now, how are you going to go beat off on your former artist, use his t-shirt on his face to get your jollies off? Listen, this man is sick. He needs to be somewhere for a long time, never be seen a day of light. I'm sorry. I just have to say what it is. This man's disgusting in every way you could think of. That's all I got to say. There's another part I wanted to mention on here on the show about him that really threw me the fuck off. Apparently, I'm see how my notes on here. Hold on one second for you guys. Let's see. If I don't have it, I just mentioned it on the show here. Don't worry about it. All right, so I just mentioned because I saw briefly somewhere. So apparently, on this gentleman, because he's not he's a piece of shit to me anyway. But this gentleman, after he left the courts and he went back to jail, they're stating that when he went back to the detention center in Brooklyn, the inmates were applauding for him. They were congratulating him because he didn't get the RICO charges and shit. And I'm like, yo, are these people stupid? This man is still going to serve time, no matter what they think about it. How are you applauding for another inmate? Oh, yeah, that's cool, man. You're not going to serve a lot of time. You're not going to be fucked over by the city or the government. Are you fucking serious? Listen, I could keep rambling on about this man. I don't know. How you guys feel about Puff Daddy? I personally feel like he's a piece of shit. And I don't think he's not going to... If he ever comes back a day light after this bullshit he have endured, supposedly, he's not going to be the same. People are not going to respect him because he's a piece of shit. He beats on women. He uses them for sex. I mean, y'all have been living under a rock. I can't guide you on this whole trial. I've been doing it for the past 7 weeks since it happened in May. I mean, come on. But with that said, it's just unfortunate how rich people who have money could get away with shit. Let's keep it what it is, right? Is that true or not true? I'm just saying. Speak the truth right now, right? Lord, this is getting interesting by the minute. All right, so that was it for celebrity news, everybody watching, tuning in. Let me get this down so you guys can see my face. Yes. That was interesting, wasn't it? That was crazy. You can't make this shit up. No. That's right. So, with that in mind, we're going to play a video I told you a few minutes ago. Well, actually, before we had a guest. Big shout out to Timothy Hill who came on the show. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming through the show. Appreciate you. So, everybody, please support his amazing show. It's definitely a big shout out to him. But definitely go check out his show. It's called Heart2Heart Relationship Talk Show. Support him. The great concept. Great show. And he's a producer for that show, so definitely support him. All right, so we're going to each month we do highlight different types of awareness in each month, and that's said and done. So this year, of course this year, but this month, we're focusing on Sarcoma Awareness Month. And I'm going to show a video clip in a few minutes about it's like a video footage or news coverage of the news person, reporter talking to a professional on this matter. And all that said and done. Let me look in the chat right now. Let me see who's popping in right now on the chat right now. Oh, yes. Thank you, Vinny. Somebody had to say it. He needs to go back to jail. That's right. This man, over 30 years, been doing shit and getting away with it. And only going to serve less than probably 10 years. Come on. It's bullshit. Oh, yes. You're right. R. Kelly, that's a whole nother story with that one. But he's doing 30 years now. That's crazy. How is R. Kelly doing 30 and this man gonna do 10? Were they on a similar kind of way of doing things with young ladies and doing disturbing shit to them? Like, come on. I want Trump to release those Epstein files too. Oh my God, yes. I was just talking about that earlier in the show. If you get a chance to look at it, it'll be on replay after the show is done. But yeah, I cannot wait to see if they ever release the Epstein files, because allegedly they're stating that Bill Clinton's name's on it and a few other high power people. I can't say who, but high power people are on that list as well. I don't know. It's a lot of crazy stuff. I'm Generation Z, so I wasn't in the field when Diddy was prominent. I don't care for his music. Oh shit. Yeah, he was really big back then in the 90s and that. And I mean, he is what he is. But yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. And you said same with R. Kelly. Yeah, R. Kelly is a whole nother dimension, a whole nother world. Even R. Kelly, I cannot lie to you guys. R. Kelly made a statement about this. And he said, I need that same attorney that P. Diddy got, because how he got away with it. He needs to go hire the same people he got. I'm not laughing about this. But it's like, how in the world the judicial system has failed us again. Has failed us again. I just don't understand, people. I don't. I really don't. It's crazy. It's crazy. So like I said, we're going to play this video right now for the Sarcoma Awareness Month. You know, I was supposed to play it a couple weeks ago on the show, but it was just like the audio was acting. I don't know something going on. But all right, guys, we'll be right back. You're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. Your host, Vero G, and we'll play the video in a few minutes, and then like I said, we'll be right back. All right, so we'll be right back.
In today's Health Watch, it is a rare but treatable cancer. Sarcomas affect both adults and kids, and it can happen in many parts of your body. July is Sarcoma Awareness Month, so we're bringing you some awareness right now. And joining me is Dr. Daniel Lerman. He is an orthopedic oncologist at Presbyterian St. Luke's. So, doctor, first and foremost, thank you so much for being with us. What is sarcoma?
Well, thank you for having me and giving me the opportunity and the platform to kind of share information about this disease. Because as you mentioned, it's a rare cancer. Mm-hmm. It represents about 1% of solid cancers experienced by people. But it is a cancer that disproportionately affects younger people. So we see it often in adolescence as people are growing. We see it in young adults. And we see it in people as they age. Mm-hmm. So oftentimes young people who develop a bump or a lump don't necessarily think they are at risk for having a cancer, and it can get ignored longer than we would like. So it's important to have an awareness about sarcoma so that we're cognizant of looking for things around our bodies.
Sure.
So as you asked,
yeah, go ahead.
Sarcoma is a cancer that rises in the musculoskeletal system. Mm-hmm. So it's a cancer that starts in either our bones or the soft tissue around our body, such as the muscles, nerves, and fatty tissue.
Is there any signs or symptoms we can be looking out for ourselves, like at home? And can you give us some optimism here? Is there treatment?
So there are signs and symptoms. And when we think about sarcomas, they kind of break down into two large categories. One, we think about sarcomas that originate in the bone. And sarcomas that originate in the bone are typically painful. And it's pain that occurs kind of at rest or at night, or pain that can awaken you from sleep, usually not pain related to physical activity. Sarcomas that arise in the soft tissue are usually painless. And they're painless masses that you may notice enlarging through your body. So people oftentimes get a false sense of security because they'll have a soft tissue mass or lump, and they'll say, oh, it's not painful, it's probably not cancer, when truly the opposite is true, meaning if there is a painful soft tissue mass, it is rarely something that's cancerous. So things to look out for are just being aware of your body and being aware if you have any strange aches or pains that don't seem activity related, that don't seem to be going away with rest. Or if you have a new mass around your body that seems to be enlarging, and even if it is painless.
Sure. You know, we began. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
So you asked about treatments.
Yeah.
So it is a very treatable process. And like any cancers, the earlier you catch it, the easier it is to treat. So we encourage people to have an awareness of themselves so that we can identify cancers early before they've spread to other parts of the body, and then we can treat that localized disease and cure the patient.
Absolutely. And, you know, real quickly before we let you go, we began this interview saying that it does happen in kids and adults. Is it more common in any age group?
So the overall incidence of sarcoma actually increases as we age. However, bone sarcomas, cancers that arise in the bone, we see a peak incidence around adolescence. So as people are hitting their growth spurts, so kind of our young teenage population. And So that's who we have to be cognizant of. And also, we do see another peak as people age into their 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Okay, a lot of great information here, Dr. Lerman. So thank you so much for that information and that advice. And remember, you can watch all of our health interviews right now on CBSColorado.com.
All right, guys, we're back. That's right. So I hope that was any insight for anyone watching, tuning in now or later on about this unfortunate situation. You know, people have suffered, he just mentioned it, from children to adults. And, you know, this type of form of cancer, it's, you know, if you take care of it, early prevention is very, very crucial. I always say that many times, especially in the health field. Preventive care is basically getting things early, catching it early, and trying to find a treatment that could basically cure it or find a way to be less than you catching it in the very last stages or and that's when that's when it's at, you know. So yeah, I hope you guys gain something from this segment of the show and all that said and done. So you guys already know. And always, please go get checked. I cannot stress it's for anybody for that matter, male, female, or children, doesn't matter. Please go get yourself checked. There's nothing wrong. It's just being safe and sorry in that situation. So you guys already know. Yeah, so we officially finished the show. I want to thank everyone for tuning in for tonight. As you guys know, we'll be on here this Sunday with our amazing guest, gospel singer Tamika. Oh God, I want to mess her name up. Miss Tamika. We'll be having her on the show this Sunday, so I cannot wait to have her and, you know, discuss about her amazing projects and music, all that said and done. Also, amazing guest for today. Thank you, Timothy Hill, for the producer of the Heart2Heartrts Talk reality. I am so tired. I need to get some rest. The Timothy Hill, the producer of the Heart2Heart Relationship Talk Show. Thank you so much for coming by and discussing your amazing projects and what you are doing and all that said and done. Yes, definitely, Minnie. I agree to that wholeheartedly. Please go get yourself checked, people. You know, there's nothing wrong just to be, if you feel something's not right in your body, don't act like that instinct is not kicking in. Use that instinct and go right away to see a doctor, depending what it is. And let me tell you, a lot of times, 10 out of 1 times, that instinct is telling you something and it's going to kick in. So you might be 100% right with that. So just saying, I'm just saying, you know, so please be safe out there, you know, when that's said and done. But like I said again, I want to thank each and everyone tuning in each week on the show. Like I said, we had to take a little break and we'll be back on this Sunday again as well. And again, if you'd like to be a guest on this show, forgive me, if you'd like to be a guest on this show and, you know, hit me up, all that said and done, you're more than welcome to contact me on either on my DM or on IG. We have me Instagram as well. And let's make it happen, people. Let's make it happen. Yes. Yes, exactly. It is. All right, guys. So with that said, I am out of here. Sayonara until this Sunday. We'll be seeing you guys again on the show and giving you more juicy stuff, all that good stuff on the show. You know how we do. So with that in mind, I want to thank you all. Have a great, blessed night. Be safe out there. And I know this humidity is crazy. Oh, my God. Please be safe out there. Stay cool. If you got to go out this weekend, just try to have some, like, clothing on you. Like, bring water. Okay? Bring water. It's really good to stay hydrated, especially out there in this heat. My God. All right, guys. We're out of here. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you guys on Sunday. God bless you all. Have a great weekend. And until then, again, I'll see you guys, and we will be having fun again. You know how we do the show. And until we out of here. All right, guys. God bless you all. Have a great night. Be safe. And I'm out of here. I'm out. Bye, everybody. Bye.
That, you know, as a plus size woman, you're doing it. And I'm like,
Hood baby.
but why can't you do it? And she's like, well, Mom's like, I'm not pretty
really
enough. And
honestly,
she's
like
pretty.
when
She's
our
very pretty.
songs
And I was
come
like,
about, like
but you
we'll hear
are.
a beat
And she's like,
and we
but,
just
you
sit back
know,
and vibe to
I
it.
have this,
And when we was hearing it, like
body and these
with the way
stretch
the
marks.
beat
And
is
I'm
set
like,
up, you know what
and?
I'm saying, got the amazing
Or, you
Maroon
know,
5,
someone came up
you
to
know
me
what
on
I'm
the show. I'm
saying,
like,
that
I could
like
never
that.
do
So,
this. You know, I
that
had
song was real
surgery on my
smooth,
neck
and
and I
I
have
could
this
see we
scar. And
both
I'm like,
consider
and?
ourselves smooth
I said, you
people,
know,
you know what I'm saying.
to
So
me,
we just add
scars show
a
what we
little sauce
survived.
to
They're a
it,
badge
you
of
know, and
honor.
just came at them and brought a little vibe to it. Honestly.
It's not a flaw.
You know,
it
just a
makes you
little turn
unique.
up
It
because
says,
I know
hey,
my
I did
first
this,
project
I
came
accomplished this, I
more
lived
subtle.
through it,
You
and
know,
I'm
it
better
came
for
more
it.
subtle
So,
because it was around
you know,
February,
that's
around the time you got the
what
love,
I
you got the
really
pain. People
predominantly
want to break us
love
around
to
that time
share with
frame as well
people,
too. So,
and
you know, this time
just
around
bring
with
that awareness.
Like
Because yeah,
Tyler,
I'm, you know, I'm
Dre
plus
featuring
size. I'm
Mud Baby.
going out there,
How
I'm
did
doing
that
this
song
stuff.
came
You know,
about?
all eyes are on me
it
when I'm
really
doing the
honestly
stuff,
like when
and
our songs come
you
about,
know, I
like
still
we'll
struggle
hear a beat
sometimes. I remember going to
and we
one New
just
York
sit back and
Fashion Week.
vibe
I
to it.
had,
And you know, when
you
we was
know,
hearing it, like with the
imposter
way the beat
syndrome,
is
and I
set up,
told
you know
this
what I'm
girl
saying,
who's,
got the
who's pretty
amazing
well known
Maroon
model, and I'm
5,
like,
you know what I'm
you know,
saying,
I
that
feel like
white
I don't
jacket. So, you
belong
know, that
because you
song
would
was
have all
real
these
smooth and
billboards,
I
and
could
either
see
they
we
would be
both could see
younger or
ourselves
like